Hello, I believe we are now live. Hey everyone, and welcome back to another, episode of Aw Yees. Let me just make a few posts really quick, and, we'll be ready to start. Oh. Naturally, my controller can immediately stop working. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, man. Hey everybody, how's it going? Best to get that out of the way early, I suppose. So, yeah, normally I'd sit down and watch the intro again with you guys now that we're pretty far in the game, but now that you know the characters, now that you know what's happening, there's some spoilers in the intro. There's some pretty fucking big spoilers that if you know who's who, yeah, we'll watch it probably after the next session again. It's gonna be fun. So, with no further ado, let's get started again. Now, I'm not gonna jump back in from our most recent save, because, some things happened at the end of the last stream, and I don't really want to lead in with that in case you didn't catch all of it, because it sure was 5 hours. So instead, what we're gonna do is hop in right about here. There we go. So, we made it to the Thunder Plains, or whatever the Thunder Plains are called in this video game. Sanctuary of Storms. Sorry, Thunder Plains is Final Fantasy X. And, Durin just encouraged us to try to cross it, you know, give it a shot for fun. We're gonna see if that's a good idea. So yeah, not exactly the best idea in the universe. Oh man. I'm sorry, that probably wasn't one of my best ideas. Is something the matter? Someone's here. What? Right there!
Whoa!
What? Watch where you're throwing those things. You could put someone's eye out. It's you.
Hold on.
Oh boy, it's the kid from the mayor's place. Grouping all children together with a demeaning word like kid is the sort of thing adults do when they want to sound smarter than they are. It's not an attractive quality, you know. The hell's your problem? Try to get along, you guys. So, Kalilica, how long have you been following us? I saw you leaving the mansion. Grown adults sneaking out through a window. I can hardly believe my eyes. Listen, we do this in every city. It's like a rite of passage. We get thrown in jail and we climb out through a window, or like through a duct. Sometimes people just let us out if they're really dumb.
What now?
I suppose you plan to escort us back to Highland, then? Yeah, now that we've been caught red-handed, nothing we can do but go quietly. Karna would know a thing or two about this, having caught us, what was it, 3-4 times when we tried to sneak out? That won't be necessary. Rather, I'll be coming with you to see Lord Eldeal. Also, I have no idea what that sound effect was. If that was from in the game or what, or like my alert box, God knows I have any idea. Rather, I'll be coming with you to see Lord Eldeal. What? I'm an apprentice apostle after all. I'm not some kid who needs protecting. Plus, I can use my mace to activate the lightning conductors on the plains and stop the lightning from hitting us. Well, I have to admit, that definitely sounds handy. There's a problem with this course of action, however. If anyone notices that a child has gone missing during the night along with us, it will spark much worry and suspicion. Yeah, that's good. That's a pretty good point. Hey, why don't you come back to town with us? We'll make sure no harm comes to you along the way. Oh, I scoff at your suggestion. If you think you can talk sweetly and get me to submit, you're sadly mistaken. You wouldn't want me telling Grandfather about this little excursion of yours now, would you? Because that's exactly what's going to happen unless you take me with you. The choice is yours.
Oh, boy.
Is she trying to blackmail us? Sure seems that way. Karna, yeah, you're good. But if the mayor discovered you were with us, would that not disqualify you as an apprentice apostle? You're a lot more perceptive than I gave you credit for. Why are you so determined to accompany us? I assume it is not simply for curiosity's sake, nor are you playing a game with us. Of course not! I would never do something like this without a very good reason. Lisa's hiding something about Eldiel. I know she is. How can you be so sure? We've been together for most of our lives. Believe me, I can tell. Whenever she keeps a secret, it's because she's trying to shoulder the burden without bothering anyone. It's just the kind of person she is, and I hate seeing her suffer like this. I want to help her, even if it's just a little bit. Have you tried talking to the people of Highland? Yeah, but everyone else seems content to leave things the way they are. Even Grandfather won't do anything to help. You're the only ones who seem to care enough to actually do something about it. I figured maybe I could count on you. Don't cry. So, you suspected something may be amiss at the tower and decided to take matters into your own hands. Man, you are one precocious kid. I get where you're coming from, but... Is there something wrong with the child being precocious? Adults are always dismissing what children say, telling them that they're ignorant in the ways of the world. But as soon as the child starts trying to learn those ways, it's the adults who put them down and say they're not ready. As long as I keep listening to what adults tell me to do, I'll never become one myself. Alright, alright. What do you think, Adol? What? What's gotten into you, Adol? You're a terrible actor, you know that? You're trying to make it seem like you forced her to guide us, huh? So if someone were to discover this expedition, you would take all the blame upon yourself. How very like you. What are you saying? Way to go, Kalilica. Welcome to the team. Thank you, everyone. If only you were this well-behaved and honest with your feelings from the start, you'd be a cute kid. Sometimes it's important for children to act like children, you know? And rely on adults to support them. Yeah, what was that for? You said it was important for children to act like children, so that's what I'm doing. And if you attempt to belittle me again, just remember, I bite. Oh, stop that! That really hurts! I promise to fall back if things get too dangerous, Adol. So please take me to the tower with you, please? Okay, you win. Thank you! Well then, the Sanctuary of Storms awaits. You ready? So, this catches us up to where we were last time. We just unlocked Kalilica for the party. She is the Apostle of Eldiel and has access to some very, very spicy technology. And coincidentally, she is the character who, in this particular game, I think is the most fun to play. So, we're gonna be taking Kalilica for a spin. She starts with the Prism Mace, which is a big-ass, it's an electrified lantern, that it also doubles as a mace. Very, very good. We're gonna give her the power ring, and, let's grab this warrior seal for her. Yeah, life ring's fine. Warrior seal, so she can pick up some new skills pretty quick. As usual, you generally want Adol and Durin in the party. They have universally useful skills. And, without any further ado, we're heading to the Sanctuary of Storms. Okay, Kalilica, let's see what you've got. Hehehe, watch and learn. See those lightning conductors scattered all across the plains? Those things half buried in the ground? Yeah, I can activate them with my power. As long as one is standing, no lightning will strike the area around it. But it's only temporary. So we need to reach a new conductor and activate it before the previous one shuts down. We just have to repeat that process until we reach that tower. Does Lisa really come through here every time she goes to see Eldiel? No, she has her own way of reaching the tower. Really? Time is short, we should go. Well then, let's go. Okay, so the Thunder Spheres, Kalilica can activate them. So we started off on a rather active section of the game. And as you can see, Lightning Tower is now active. We should be protected from lightning strikes. That'll guide everything to it. So, with that, with that being said, Chad, how's it going? I realize I haven't directly addressed you yet. Thank you everybody for coming out. I know, right now, I don't know when you're watching this, if you're watching the VOD, but currently it's just post-Thanksgiving, and I know that's like, it can be a weird time, so for anyone who's here, thank you. I really appreciate it. We're gonna explore the map, of course, 100%, because that is what you do in this video game. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, Spencer, thank you for the donation. The Streamlabs should be set up to display it. If it isn't, I am deeply sorry, and I will try to get it fixed. God. I'm doing good. I had a decent Thanksgiving. Mostly I'm enjoying, like, I like the spirit of the holiday as like a, hey, here's a whole bunch of positivity without the rest of the everything surrounding it. Turkey tastes fucking terrible. The customs are a little weird. Getting together with family is so like general positivity day though. Fuck, I could get behind that. That's good shit. Yeah, and for everybody in a different time zone who's joining us, thank you for staying up late or getting up early, whichever your poison is. So, I made reference to the Thunder Plane before. This place is the fucking Thunder Plane if you've played Final Fantasy X. Made it just in time, holy crap. There we go, activate our... So, taking a look at these items, you can see that the tech level is entirely different from what we've experienced before. This is borderline, like, futuristic shit. It's interesting. As Lord Eldiel said, he probably has technology that humanity, he believes, isn't ready for quite yet. It's, an interesting idea. Fucking... Okay, yeah, so, I guess I waited a little too long. Yeah, that's what exploring the map will do for you. If you get blasted by lightning here, it is not a game over. You just take 999 damage and are warped back to the start. It's hysterical. This is a funny part of the game. It can get kind of frustrating if you suspect this area as a place where a lot of items are hidden. It isn't. And you insist on exploring every corner of it, like I did once. That was a mistake. You're gonna see that 999 damage sent back to the start many times, and let me tell you, it is a mistake to waste your time here. So, yeah, no, like, this is Kalilica's power. It is not limited just to these lightning rods. I think her power is maybe the second most relevant of all the characters, after, obviously, Adol and Durin's. Like, of the tertiary powers, hers is the most useful because her mace can activate literally any future tech. So, like, you'll stumble across shit that isn't just limited to these lightning rods in the future, that Kalilica can do stuff with, but for now, it's only lightning rods, which seems very niche. Oh man, yeah, this area is a door that just takes a while to go through, you're not wrong. So, if you see I'm not filling in the map around here, that is okay. And I almost got blasted by lightning. The Tower of Providence. Whew. Finally made it. I could feel the hairs on the back of my neck standing up every time lightning was about to strike. That was scary. So, what now? There's an elevator nearby that will take us up to Lord Eldiel's room. We should head there right away. This is such a strange place. What are those things below us? It's Lord Eldeal's JRPG Last Boss Grinders. They exist to make the area look way more impressive. Ahem, I mean, they're the Sanctuary's mechanisms that control the Sanctuary's storms. Oh, really? Well, wait, seriously? Those things are what make those crazy storms we just passed through? Yep, Lord Eldeal uses them to directly control the rain and thunderstorms in Sanctuary. And the rain from Sanctuary flows into the river, which is responsible for the rapid currents on this side. So in a way, you could say they spin to help protect these primeval lands from any who would do them harm. It literally terraforms the landscape. Truly the work of a god. We've been told that Lord Eldeal came from a distant land on the other side of the ocean a long, long time ago, and he modeled these mechanisms after a weather-controlling device that existed there. Wow. Over there, that's the elevator that will take us to his room. Hop aboard, everyone. This is gonna work great. Dot dot dot. Oh. Huh? Oh, of course my controller goes out. Work! I feel like you right now, Kalilica. What's wrong? The elevator doesn't seem to be working. This has never happened before. Is there any other way up? Well, yes, but... Hey, guys! You thinking about climbing the tower? Oh, please don't say the staircase. Oh, the staircase is great. You're gonna love it. I'm sure it would be wonderful exercise, but I really wouldn't recommend it as anything other than a last resort. There seem to be a variety of monsters patrolling these platforms too. I don't know what you're talking about! Those are the tower's guardians. Looks like we'll have to get past them if we want to win ourselves an audience with Lord Eldeal. Can't turn back now. We've come too far to go back empty-handed. Let's do this. I'm worried something may have happened to Lord Eldeal. Please let me come with you. Okay then, let's go. So we got a wrong button. Nope. That is my party menu. Space, control, shift. Nope, incorrect. Sorry, I gotta back out of the game and re-up really quick, but I gotta save first. Dun 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 dun.
Still not ready.
Here I go!
That is my super. Good job, dude.
Get lost!
Perfect. Glad I used that here. Thank you, controller. Fuck it. Touch screen. You saved my life. Bada bing. Save the data. Uh-huh. Bing, bing, bing. Title screen. Exit. Don't know why it really strongly doesn't like my controller getting even slightly jostled, but we'll be back in half of a second. I've gotta change the display on my Twitch also is what caused this. I apologize, it's not set to Yeast Celceta. Yeast Memories of Celceta. Done. Perfect. Save and launch. Fantastic. And it works. We are back. Okay. So, these enemies in here. Fucking techno snails. Even though they're big friends, don't trust them. Oh, you're asking if, there's a reason why I'm not exploring the areas outside. You'll see soon. So, these guys are worth quite a bit of experience for, how easy they are relatively to beat the crap out of. If you notice, I was rolling past a bunch of stuff in the area before. That's mostly because the stuff in here gives more experience, and I find actually easier. We can see that Kalilica's level 22, which is where we probably want to be for this area. Let's grab that. So yeah, Kalilica. I feel like a fucking broken record at this point, but, I really like Kalilica. She is a child character that makes no, like, there's no mistaking it. She is definitely a kid character, and they focus on that as the primary attribute of her, like, interactions with the rest of the group. However, I think she actually raises an interesting point or two, especially with regards to, Durin's treatment of her as a kid. Which, like, Durin's still my favorite character, obviously, but he's like, oh, hey, it's a bunch of big boys. We're gonna crunch them up as best we can. I think, I really like the line of, the second a kid try. Oh, she's fucking dead. Rip. You can hold out plenty long, Durin. Did not mean to use that on you, but let's see. And that a whole bunch. There we go. Many level. Very nice. No, I really actually enjoy her. That was so many levels. What the fuck? We're gonna chill out for 2 seconds and regain all of our skin. But yeah, no, I really like Kalilica's point of, like, when a kid tries to take on the responsibilities of an adult, they're always shoved down and told they're a kid. And, it strikes that really uncomfy time in your life where it's like, you're too old to really think like a kid anymore, but you're not ready for people to recognize you as an adult. I think it's interesting. I think she's an interesting character, and I'm glad she's in the group. Mostly because she's fucking very fun to play as. And we're gonna just chill out and wait for all of our skin to come back from this cape. Everybody was asking how much I missed. We walked 15 feet from the last stream. We got inside a tower. The tower's elevator doesn't work. My controller stopped working. Not that one. Oh, hey, Piff. How's it going? There we go. So, what does Kalilica do? In combat, she is... Here. I want to compare everybody's swing speeds. Let's take a look at Durin. She and Durin are about even, actually. She might even be a bit faster. However, she has this big fucking mace that deals a lot of damage, and should you charge her, like, move action, she has this huge spinning AoE that deals a bunch of damage. Her skills. She has this neat gravity well that'll suck things in, and then my favorite, this home run bat swing. Deals way too much damage. It will be the first thing I max in this game. Ooh, we are running relatively low on resources, but I still think we can do it. And also, she bites, yes. Very important. What separates her from Durin is, in terms of strike characters, is Durin has a very oh, Tactician's Gloves, huh? I forget what these do. I don't believe they're an artifact. Yeah, let's check these out. Tactician's Gloves. Recover more SP on a skill finish. Guess what? We're gonna be doing a lot on Kalilica. Yeah, like... Normally, I would do a, hey, which character do you want to join the group poll, but I think since she just joined, I'm gonna play as her for a little bit, and then after we clear her dungeon, we'll have another character poll up, and it'll be Kalilica, Ozma, and Karna to determine who our third is, because you can't go without Adel and Durin. This is really their event. Slam Jam. Bada bing, bada boom. So, she can activate these towers and let us through. Oh yeah, if on the previous floor, if you saw us move past a bunch of chests, don't worry about it, we cannot access them at the moment. But we may get a tool in a little bit that'll assist us in that. We may be getting my favorite tool in the game, in fact. Hey, stop. No! Okay, there we go. Rotor Droplet for the one I blew on Durin because I'm an idiot. Let me head over here. And I believe this is the platform that— oh boy, big boys. Not good. Swinging with power swing, always. Okay. I am taking more hits than I am used to, so let's actually try to guard a little bit. Okay. So, we energize this platform. And it twisty-turnies over to this direction. And this is basically— we're gonna traverse this tower of, like, weird futuristic junk slowly. Yeah. Pinky as Pisces says, Kalilica really likes counting. It's her thing. She's the, yeah, that's what she brings to the group. She'll finally teach Durin how to count. Extend that. Move this over. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think any of the treasure chests here are super good. There's one or two I remember being, like, decent, but for the most part, I think they're pretty much skippable here. I could probably recover our HP just a tad, but yeah. Butterblade11111 asks, what did I miss in the last hour of the last Yeast stream? I passed out. I do not blame you, that was a 5-hour stream. We made it to the town of Sanctuary, which is a futuristic place in the middle of the forest, which is weird. Met Kalilica, and headed to Lord Eldiel's tower, who is the lord of these lands, apparently. A godlike creature, which— and I'm gonna go over this again because I fucking love it. Technology in this world is sort of like— it's sort of messed up. There's a lot of future tech, there's a lot of old tech. Hey, stop. No, bad. Okay, fine. No spirit cape for me, I suppose. We're gonna just bitter potion up. But yeah, technology in this world is a little bit weird. You'll notice that people exist at different tech levels all over the Great Forest. Celeray, for example, is very, like, very— not Middle Ages, but like, they're a fishing village, and they've got the setup of a fishing village. They rely on the smartest to fish and survive. However, the town of Sanctuary has windmills, it has electricity, it has streetlights. And as you can see, this place is adorned with Jacob's ladders. It has crazy gravity puzzles. It's got a lot happening. This is due to Lord Eldiel's influence. Eldiel is— think of him almost like a god of knowledge. He decides when humanity is ready to receive different gifts, and almost shows up to them like a muse. So people will invent things thinking it's their own brilliance. But secretly, it'll have been Lord Eldiel's influence. Now, that's fucked up. The game makes no, like, it registers that that's kind of messed up. However, we need to get to the top of the tower and see Lord Eldiel, because he knows what's up with our memories. Or more specifically, we're a little worried about him, and we're sympathetic. If nothing else. Open this chest. Yeah, so like, we did all that to get another scale charm. That's fine. They prevent status effects. Between you and me, I forgot to use them. Boom, 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 boom. So yeah. Oh, I missed a little bit of exploration. Yeah, no, I'm going back over this way. Hopefully I'm filling in all this map. I believe this should cover the entire map, yeah. I don't believe dungeons are counted towards map completion, so you don't need to worry 100% about, filling in every single one. Oh, these fuckers! Yeah, okay. Get ready for a lot of flash guards, and I might actually Oh boy, yeah, I might eat my words. Where is the... do I have the charm for this? This isn't heavy? What are you talking about? Shallow amulet, it's not paralysis, okay. Sure as fuck ain't that. Okay, yeah, no, guess it's not heavy. Fuck it, Tactician's Cutlass it is. Okay, so these bastards are very annoying, and I actually like playing with Durin a bit more. They are, of course, weak to smashing damage, as they are gargoyles. No, it is heavy. Huh. Guess it only prevents it before you get hit. Swap back and forth between your two, 1 damage users, and they're not bad, but they're a little frustrating. They warp around the map, kind of waste your time. You can see we are not dealing very much damage to that. This is why I am mildly frustrated by them. Yeah, it definitely is heavy. It's just weird. I guess it's a little bit in the programming. I only use the charms on the missions where you get a super weapon, and the super weapon applies the status effect, like, such as heavy, burn, etc. The thing is, I guess that is applied every second that you have the weapon equipped, so you can prevent the application by having the charm equipped. God bless you, AI Durin, for actually using Chaotic Aura. I am too much of a coward. Stop that up. Okay. Let me slide on in here. To prevent this from being beat up gargoyle stream, we are going to beat up this one and then roll past every future one. Oop, there's a not gargoyle. Thank God. Oh, wait, no. We're doing this. I do not want to bother. Yeah, this area requires a little bit, we're gonna be hanging out here for a few seconds, so let's clear the gargoyles and do some puzzle solving. So, each dungeon has a different vibe. This one is like, hey, here's a puzzle or two. Baffledore asks, I'm late for stream, what did I miss? Some devilish puzzle solving. We're climbing a tower right now. Hey, Mimic. There we go. Yeah, you definitely want Kalilica through this entire dungeon. It's Kalilica's counting adventure. You can't counter out. There we go. Cerise Cape +8. I believe this is, yeah, female only. It's not gonna help us massively, but we will throw it on Karna just in case she wins the poll in a little bit. Leave it to me. Kalilica already has nice clothes, so she is fine. There we go. We desperately want Kalilica to unlock future skill ranks. I believe this is the way up to the next floor, yeah. So, we're gonna go the other direction. Normal RPG, hey, this path looks like it terminates. Let's go rub our face on it. Oh, I gotta fight the gargoyle. And I'm heavy. Power Swing level 2 already. So, you'll notice the graphic change. It now has this big lightning aura around it. It gained a little bit of power. However, leave it to me. Okay, Adol, you're running for us. Boy with Courage Scarf, let's roll. Oh, ain't that just the pits? Okay. Let's climb up to the next floor. One day Kalilica will count to 3. Maybe. That's the true path to adulthood, ain't it? Someday you can count beyond 2, but you gotta be ready for it. Okay. Nope. Gargoyles. Nope. Not dealing with that. Don't got time for that shit in my life. One, two. Forever. Yeah, Power Swing's just fun to go to town with. Her other move on A is still pretty decent. You do like a quick... Here, I can show you. That. Double impact. Decent. Ooh, Emerald. Okay. So, we're still holding on to all of our upgrade resources because there's going to be a lot of upgrading in our future, but... Honestly, we're upgrading, we're trading our items in so fast that I don't really like to upgrade them. Okay, here we go. Is that fucking Mecha? Guardian of the Storms. Yes, so this boss fight's a weird one. I don't 100% know how to do it, to be honest. I managed to bullshit my way through it every time, like mostly just doing flash moves and hitting it with Power Swing repeatedly. Flash move, flash guard, move in, swing the thing, move on to the next one, wait for him to hit ya. I don't know if I'm doing it right or wrong, but it wins the fight, so fuck it. As you can see, these things get little barriers around them that push you back and are really annoying. Ah, there we go. Got it. Next, swing in. Ooh, boy. Move to the next. Let's heal you up. I really like it when you, since Power Swing honestly reaches far enough to get through the barrier, very fun to sit outside of it and just repeatedly swing in. Nope. Well, there we go. Kill this. And part 1 of the fight's done. Gigantic hammer. And that is that. So, you'll notice I kind of breezed through floor 1. There's a reason. We just got the Gale Shoes. Now, the Gale Shoes are my favorite artifact in this game. Gale Shoes. When equipped, the party can dash by holding B. It allows the party to ascend certain steep slopes. So, Gale Shoes. I'm not going to be rolling everywhere anymore. Instead, let's go back down to the first floor of the tower proper. The Gale Shoes let you run incredibly, stupidly fast. Scoot! Ah! Very good. And of course, all these treasure chests up here that we skipped that were tantalizing us the entire time. Mimics. Ain't that just a kick in the... There we go. Going. And it's locked, so we get our best pal Durin to kick this open for us. Acha! Warrior Seal 3! So, even though I just said it was worthless coming back here, no. Warrior Seals are very, very good in this game. So we're gonna grab her that. I think you're good, Kalilica. What What are you guys rocking? Powering life. Yeah, that's good. That was extremely awesome. We're gonna get in here and get some fucking experience. Very, very good thing to do. Ow! How did I still run into that? Oh yeah, equip Kalilica's new skill? Yeah, I'll do that. I'm gonna be honest, I am very bad. No, I'm very bad about using Gigant Hammer because, I find Power Swing to still just be better and more usable than it. But I will definitely show it. Let's see. Okay. So, up to the next part of the dungeon. This next part ain't exactly easy, but, oh yeah, I'm very sorry in the future if you do not like the sound of the Gale shoes. You're gonna have to get used to them. Ah, shit. So, hey everyone, you like Sonic Generations? You like some Sonic Generations? Because who's ready for Sonic Generations? Ah! Oh, God! So, yeah, this part is a high-speed, fast-moving... Ah! What the fuck is happening? Yeah, this is good. Please set me free. Oh, good. Woo! True freedom obtained! Good God! So, lesson number 1, this is part 1 of doing the speed run of this game. Don't do whatever the fuck just happened to me.
Is that all you got?
Please, sir, and do not tempt the robot. Do not ask if this is all it's got. Ow, asshole. Okay, I see how it is. We're gonna count. There we go. Bunch of jerks. Oh. Let's back up. Okay, there we go. Oh God. No! Okay, so it's going to... Hey, stop. Come on. We gotta build up enough speed for it to shoot us with its laser beams. And then we run up this vertical surface. Woo! Okay. That part is insanely buggy. Like, I love this game. I'll make so many excuses for it. That part don't work right. But we're through it. And the robot will not bother us anymore. God bless. So, as you can see, Karn is still leveling up. You still get experience if you're not in the group, just not as much. But, like, basically, don't let the character's level influence your opinion of whether or not they should be invited back to the group. There are very, very easy ways to level them, and, like, I'll make sure that they're the right level. So, this little bit of the dungeon has a little bit of a secret. I can show it to you. If you run, these platforms fall. But if you stop on these platforms here, you fall on top of a treasure chest that has a life elixir. Very useful. Just swing for the knees, and these guys will go down. And everybody will get them. Holy shit. But yeah, if you ever, it's kind of shallow of me. If you ever get super, You can just run back to floor 1 and wipe that huge group of enemies and pretty much level up everybody a bunch of times. Piff says, maybe I should pick up this game for some sweet Sonic video gameplay. I think Geese is good at a lot of things. Being a Sonic game isn't one of them. But, like, also a lot of Sonic games aren't good at that, so sure, give it a shot. Piff has been doing Sonic and the Secret Rings on his channel. Go watch him and pray for his soul. So, you can run up that surface, no big deal. Kill this Mimic. No way there is a gold chest just lying in the middle of the ground. Knock this guy's knees out from under him. And bada bing. Easy. Roll over to this side of the map. So, funny story about this room right here. It's the only room I've ever gotten a game over in. Because I put on the Spirit Cloak and AFK'd, and the enemies respawned. Don't do that. That's speedrun tip number 2. Don't. God, I'd be the worst at speedrunning this. Speedrunning any game, really. I am too much of a fuck around. So we got Super again. We can, yeah, we're gonna jerk ass gargoyles. We're gonna hop back to floor 1. Oh yeah, this is gonna be great. Look at this. Look at my super fast run. Ah! No! So, this is timed. Don't do it if you're heavy. Just don't. Trying so hard. Okay. We're going for the treasure chests again. Unfortunately, you need to watch this cutscene each and every time.
Leave it to me.
Okay, I know. You're the only one who isn't just fucked up. There we go. No! Now we have to face our destiny in here. Okay. Flash guard, flash move whenever you can. So long as you can kill things with power swing, you can just keep on swinging. It's so good.
Leave it to me.
Turn, do your thing. Kick that chest. So, this is why I'm always reluctant to upgrade items until endgame. Because the game has a habit of doing it for you. Yeah. Nothing, nothing too stingy about a mace that's been spec'd into SP Absorb. Let's waddle our way back. This way. Another thing that's good about Scale 2 is very easy to run past everything. Whoops! Assholes! Okay, guess you're dying, friend. Flash guard, flash move. Break his knees. There we go. Thank you. Now we can charge it up. There we go. Let's head on up to the next section. I don't believe there's too much more before the end of this dungeon. Which means it's probably a good, which means we're probably getting a good heal soon. Yep. I was not incorrect. Let's go over, grab this chest, and head on to another boss. So now we're significantly more adequately leveled. Here we go again. It's got a bigger, cooler dress thing. And we get that killer boss music. Guardian of the Storms. I don't remember this boss. Let's just see what happens. Oh. Oh, that's happening. Okay. Break both its arms. nice Adol. You're doing great. Sweetie, you're doing awesome. Ow, 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 ow. Bad. Ouch. Flash guard, flash move. Deal as much damage as you can to the arm off down. Beat off this boyo. Duh. Ow, ow, ow. Woo! Okay. Swing in with the big mace. As you can see, power swing hits literally everything on this creature. Move. Guard. Now, we got another super. You know what? Let's not use it. I regret my decisions! No, not really. We are honestly so over-prepared for this boss. It's never pass off a good. Oh god, my legs! There we go. Does this guy explode? I feel like he does. Yep, and there we go. Form 2! The Sleepy Beeper. This thing is very frustrating. I suck at fighting it. It just deals a bunch of damage. And we gotta fucking deal with it scooting all over the place. There we go. Slice around, shoot some lasers. Oh! And now we'll use that super. And that is what I'm talking about. And boss defeated. Yeah, I quite like that boss. I did not remember anything about Form 1, and I remember why, because it doesn't really have a mechanic. It's a big boy who tries to beat you up. So, with that, we've completed this dungeon. And we've acquired the very, very important Gale shoes. Can't go that way yet. Sent to the top floor. Kolika just did an electro nuke. Yeah, MP Booster Axel, you are not incorrect. So, first of all, let's stop and take a look around. There's a... you can see off to the sides a little bit. There's a kinda bad-looking night sky JPEG back there. Oh, it always gives me a chuckle. But let's head into the Sanctuary of Eldiel. Whew, we finally made it. Sure took us forever to get up here. Lord Eldiel! Where are you? And why is this room such a mess again? Yeesh. Honestly, Lisa's kind enough to tidy up, but we take our eyes off him for a few minutes and it's back to how he was. He sure has a lot of books. So this is the room Adol was invited to. There sure do seem to be a whole lot of things in here that I've never seen before. So, all of this is the knowledge that Eldiel intends to give to others. I wonder what he planned to impart on Adol. We can ask him when we find him. Come on, he's gotta be around here somewhere, right? Nod. Quick, absorb all of the forbidden knowledge. All of it. Okay. And then we'll head outside. There he is. Lord Eldiel! So he's the one they call a god. I thought you might come, Kalilika. And it's nice to see you again. Indeed, it is a pleasure. It is a pleasure to see you again as well, adult Christian. I am truly relieved to see that you've made it back here safely. Lord Eldiel, how are you feeling? Lisa told us you were unwell. I see, so that is how she explained it then. Today, at the very least, I'm feeling wonderful. So wonderful that I could come outside for a while and enjoy the breeze. Does that mean you really were feeling sick? Do you believe Lisa to be keeping secrets from you, Kalilica? I know how perceptive you can be, and for how much genuine concern you hold for the well-being of those around you. Yeah, I thought she might be hiding something. Lisa's claim is roughly half true, and half understandably false. My body is different to that of yours. I don't take ill in quite the same manner as you. So, are you okay, or aren't you? The process my body is undergoing right now is more unique than mere sickness. And it's for that reason that I summoned Adol here. Me? Lord Eldiel? I hadn't expected this to occur again so soon. Please, Adol Kalilica, you must stay back. What? What's happening? His hair and his wings are changing color. You'll have to take my word for it. Lord Eldiel? Oh shit, is that Soren Fire Emblem? Hell yeah!
Adol, Kristen,
Adol Kristen.
I thank you for sparing me the trouble of hunting you down myself.
His tone is different, as though he'd become a completely different person. Thank you, Speedwagon. No! Now, I will have you return what is rightfully mine. The Mask of the Sun! Give it back. The Mask of the Sun? You humans are unworthy to bear such a powerful artifact. Only I am suited to possess such strength. This is not good! You never know when to give up. Lord Eldiel? Everything has returned to its original hue. What just happened? Once again, thank you, Speedwagon. It's as if there are two people or two divinities inhabiting the same body. That's gotta be what Lisa saw that had her so flustered. I don't blame her for wanting to keep quiet about it. Could he have always been like this, or perhaps this affliction has only begun occurring recently? My money's on a mixture of the two. It's something that hadn't happened for a long time, but it just started flaring up again. Ah, here they come. How's he doing? He's sleeping now. He does look a little better, but... Adol, I think this might be too much for us to handle right now. I'm worried about Eldiel, but we need to go back to town and talk to the mayor or something. Figure out what to say. Hey? What is it? I smell something strange. It's not me, I swear! No, I smell it too. It seems to be riding on the wind from quite a distance away. Quite a distance, as in... Highland? Is that smoke? Oh, no, no way. That's cannon fire! What does cannon mean? Wait, are you talking about the weapons used by your military? How could someone bring something like that all the way here? No, it couldn't be. Grandfather, Lisa! Adol, Kalilic and I reactivated the elevator to the bottom floor while we were looking after Eldiel. Do not question. We can use that to get out of here right now. Come on, do not question. Right! Lord Eldiel, we'll be back with Lisa soon. So right back to it. Descend to the lower floors. Off we go. Oh, wait. Shit. Yeah, no. There's another elevator right over here that I can use. That will make things much easier. So, yeah. While we were up here, Highland came under attack. But Whomst is doing the attacking is the question. Oh, this is so much more convenient than those damn stairs. Wish we could have used this on the way up, too. Wonder what made it stop working. I still have no idea. I can't imagine Lord Eldiel would shut it off himself. Karna, can you sense it too? Yeah, we're not alone in here. Karna and Ozma, like, okay. So, something that's cool. I feel like that's my catchphrase for this game. Something that's cool about Use Memories of Celceta is, right now, Karna and Ozma are completely out of their element. They're in this techno world that's so far beyond what they've ever experienced. But they find ways to keep their role and, like, flavor in the world correct. Like, they're the first two that smell the smoke on the wind, and they can pretty much sense the presence of others, having grown up in the Great Forest and knowing how to be hunters functionally. So, like, it never feels like one member of the party is carrying all of the weight narratively. Like, these people who grew up their entire lives in the Great Forest of Celceta, still really badass. Oh, don't say that. We really don't have time to be hanging around here anymore. I dislike leaving under the circumstances, but I agree we must hurry back to Highland. So yeah, there's somebody else in the tower. We don't know who it is. Let's go through the... No. We're never again. Never again going through the fucking lightning fields. So, we're already back in Highland. Let's see what's up. Fuck. It's bad. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Glad to see the shop's still probably open. Oh, where'd the dog go? That's the important question. This is awful. Kalilica. Fortunately, it appears none of the residences were harmed. Every blast looks to have been directed at the roads. So they were just warning shots. Come on, Adol. Let's get to Kalilica's house. Be careful, though. The attackers might still be around. Masks? No! Are these the same masked invaders as the ones you spoke of, Karna? I don't know. The masks look different, but... pretty sure that's the Roman army regalia they're wearing. So it really was Roman cannon fire then. But why? No response here either. Just like in Komodo. This isn't looking good. So, fight them! Same deal as last time. Masked soldiers do not get stunned. So, Karna, as usual, very good for this fight. We are not playing as Karna, we are playing as Kalilica. So, we're gonna back off and do our absolute best. What's the distance between you and them? Swing in with power swing. Count 2, 3. If you can stun them, they go down much easier. There we go. And they are worth quite a bit of experience. But yeah, masked soldiers do not give a shit about your cool anime fighting game moves. And there we go. Okay. Ugh. Their strength, their reaction speeds, it's exactly the same as in Komodo. It's like they aren't even human. If they are soldiers from your Roman army, that would imply they are well-trained even without the power of the masks. I'm uncertain how long we can stand our ground against a foe this possible. Oh boy, more. I believe we may be out of options. Stand down. Isn't that... He said his name's Gruda and he's in charge of the Roman army. Adol Christian! Fancy meeting you here. Allow me to extend my deepest gratitude for guiding us to Highland. Thanks to your discovery of the underground ruins, we were able to advance our plans well ahead of schedule. Plans? Was having Adol make a map of the forest part of those plans? Perhaps. I'll leave that for you to determine. You mobilize quickly, considering we have only just got here recently ourselves. I take it that you are well informed. Are you after Lord Eldiel's tower? Ah. The knowledge of the sanctuary is great indeed, but only represents the tiniest footnote in our grand scheme. Our true objective lies even deeper in the forests. Deeper? No, you can't mean. Behold, the ancient tower grows silent. The rains which have fallen for hundreds of years cease at last, and night gives way to dawn. The sky, it... Wow.
No way.
No. You, what did you do to Lord Eldiel's tower? Can't you tell just by looking? We disabled it, of course. Haha, no more pesky barrier, no more annoying thunderstorms, full access to all, now and forevermore. You! What are you doing here? You both have done excellent work. Balmy, your experiments with the masks have proven most enlightening. And Gaddis, your investigation of the primeval lands has yielded invaluable data. It's an honor to be of service. About time I got some recognition. I've confirmed that the object we seek is not here. As such, please commence preparations for the next phase of the plan immediately. Gotcha. What should we do with the girl? Leave her be for now. She may yet prove useful. I see. Understood. Wait! Experiments? So that means the masks here are... I'm sorry, little girl. I'm afraid I haven't the time to be playing with you right now. Take care of them. Huh, really now? What do you think you're doing here? Wait! Get out of the way! You're too late. You should just give up now and save yourselves a lot of effort, dear sister. No, it can't be.
No.
Remnos, what are you? It's lovely to see you again, Adol. You're wanted back in Komodo. And I'm afraid I will continue to be, as I have no intention of returning home. I have my duties now, as Commander Remnos of the Mass Division, and to my superior, Lord Gruda! What are you saying? Oh, I get it. You're still under that woman's control, aren't you?
Nope.
I'm afraid not. It is true that Balmy had placed me under her control back in Komodo, but now I've chosen to become a member of the Mass Division by my own free will. What? Did you come all this way looking for me? To rescue me from myself, perhaps? If so, I'd suggest you just go back home now. Maybe Adol can talk some sense into you. I heard the truth about you, Remnos, from Father and that woman alike. They told me that you're actually really strong, but hid it from me because you're afraid I'd be hurt. Because that's the kind of thoughtful, selfless person you are. The truth, there seems to be a great misunderstanding here. I just didn't care about hunting or fighting enough to give it my all. Nothing more. No. This forest holds a secret beyond imagination. A secret I want to know. I want to know what happened here in ancient times. Lord Gruda modeled these after the Mask of the Sun that appears in ancient legends, you know? What Balmy was doing in Komodo was testing out some of the prototypes, but my lord's true objective here is much greater and more noble than you could possibly imagine. I must see it fulfilled, and bear witness to the results of his glorious vision. It's a much more worthwhile pursuit than wasting my life away in a backwoods village like Komodo. Okay, I think I understand. But that's all the more reason I'm going to have to drag you back home kicking and screaming! Oh, what? I don't want to believe it, but maybe you are telling the truth. Maybe life in Komodo has been unfulfilling for you. It sucks. But I can't sit by and watch you hurt people like this. And I can't bear to see you rely on some mask to get in your way. When the younger brother starts walking a dangerous path like this, it's his older sister's job to put him right again. So, like it or not, you're coming home with me, Remnos. Oh dear, this conversation isn't going anywhere. I'm surprised you can be so confident in the face of such overwhelming power. This is where we part ways. Keep them occupied until I take my leave. Karna is real good. And those guys were dealt with off screen. Fuck them. Yeah, they should be heading your way now. Just pass that on. What? I know. You don't have to keep telling me. Yeah, alright then. Good luck. Looks like I can't delay this any longer. The residents are still in a state of confusion. Considering this town has known nothing but peace for hundreds of years, it's hardly surprising. For far too much has happened in too short a space of time. We need to consider what to do next, Adol. The Romans sure didn't hang around long. I think they really are heading further into the forest. What do you think Gruda is searching for? Mask of the Sun. I agree, that does seem like the most likely possibility. Yeah, when Eldiel started changing, he was demanding that Adol give it back to him. Do you remember the piece of paper that we found in your grave, Adol? It's that tower. No, it didn't. Nah, that was the memo in your notebook. The one Ozma's talking about is the scrap of paper that said received the mask from. Before losing his memories, Adol must have received the Mask of the Sun from Eldiel. Then, when Eldiel changed personalities during our conversation with him, he told Adol to return that which had been given. That is the most plausible course of events. Meanwhile, Gruda was still using Gaddis and Balmy to study the Mask of the Sun and even make copies of it. And now they've come to the Primeval Lands to get the real one. I see. However, we still do not know exactly what the Mask of the Sun even is. Do you have any information that you could share with us, Mare? The Kingdom of Celceta. Kingdom of Celceta? In ancient times, a kingdom by that name existed in this region. Supposedly, Lord Eldiel assisted in its rulings many hundreds of years ago. It is also said that the kingdom flourished thanks to the power granted by the Mask of the Sun. However, something happened that caused the once prosperous kingdom to be destroyed. Precious few traces remain now. I'm afraid I cannot say. Supposedly the people of Highland are descendants of the Kingdom of Celceta, but no records exist which describe exactly how the kingdom fell. Lord Eldiel has never spoken of it either. I see. It seems our best option would be to meet with him again and ask him to tell us all he knows. However... We're back! Excellent timing. How did it go? Well, Lord Eldiel has vanished! We searched the area around the tower, but there was no trace of him anywhere. Ordinarily, he would only leave his room to visit the town, and even that occurs with marked rarity. And unfortunately, the bad news doesn't stop there. I'm afraid we couldn't find Lisa anywhere either. Could Gruda have abducted her? Lisa may seem dainty, but she's actually pretty quick-witted. I don't think she'd allow herself to be captured so easily. Still, I'm worried about both her and Eldiel. We need to do something. What is it now? We're busy, you know? Could it be Lisa? Is this the mayor's house? I'm the great Commander Leo of the Romans Imperial Celcetan Army. Damn that Gruda. How could he leave a fine warrior like me behind? Well, they've been treating us like we're nothing but trouble since the beginning. I wanted one of those masks, too. Silence! The soldiers of the glorious Celcetan Army have no need for such suspicious masks. Seems like the Romans are a little out of sorts right now, too. Has Gruda been here yet? I can't find him anywhere. You're too late. What? That fiend setting such a cunning trap just so he could get ahead of us. Sancho, didn't he get ahead of us because the commander got a stomachache? Yep, and it serves him right for hoarding all those mushrooms before we even left. Remember this line. Seriously. Remember it. Remember this line. Never mind that. We have more important issues to discuss than mushrooms. Why is he not following orders? Our orders were to claim the mayor's home and use it as a base, from which we would enact martial law upon the town. Those orders are void. Governor General, what brings you to a place like Men fall in! Adol, don't just stand there. You're in the presence of the Governor General. At ease, Leo. Unbelievable. The Governor General herself coming all the way here. First and foremost, allow me to extend my most heartfelt apologies for the actions of my fellow soldiers. I realize no apology could possibly be sufficient given the circumstances, but I do beg your forgiveness nonetheless. What's going on here? I've heard rumors of you, Griselda. Normally, one would not expect to find a woman of noble standing like yourself in a place such as this. You are well informed, I see. However, I have difficulty understanding your actions. First, you shell our town, then you come to apologize? You are correct that Gruda is an officer sent by Rome, and part of the Roman army. However, his orders were to investigate the primeval lands and report back to us with his findings. Nothing more. His actions were in no way sanctioned by Rome. What? A soldier not obeying orders? How disgraceful! Commander Leo, you will continue following the movements of Gruda and his men and report back to me. Pursue them as deep into the Great Forest as is necessary. Yes, ma'am! Now, Mayor Aaron, I realize this may startle the people of Highland, and for that I apologize, but I would like to station my soldiers here. What? We cannot have the existence of Highland becoming common knowledge outside the Great Forest. As such, I would like the soldiers of my army to stand guard between here and the river, to prevent any further intruders. I give you my word that they will cause no harm to the people of Highland under any circumstances. So that's the situation, huh? Grandfather. Very well. You have my blessing in this. Do as you wish. I am grateful for your understanding. As for you, adult Christian, you are free to continue your journey. Huh? I don't recall ever canceling your outstanding task to complete a map of the Great Forest, after all. I feel that you are a vital piece of the puzzle that is currently unfolding in this region. And with even a single piece missing, the puzzle cannot be completed. Griselda is the best. Huh? So that's about the gist of it. What should we do now, Adol? Chase after Gruda. Yeah, I'm worried about the Mask of the Sun they're looking for. Really doesn't sound like something they should have. Whatever you do, I'd suggest that you cross Sanctuary and journey deeper into the forest. What lies beyond the Sanctuary? A place called the Ashen Forest. Within it sits a settlement where the descendants of those who crossed the distant oceans with Lord Eldiel live. It is known as the Village of the Wise. Village of the Wise? Unlike the other people that Lord Eldiel brought here, it's said they've chosen to live in isolation. No one is certain why, however. But they may know something about the Mask of the Sun as well as Lord Eldiel's changes. Sounds like it'd be worth a visit then, for sure, and not to change the subject, but why is Kalilica standing here all packed up and looking like she's ready to leave? What a silly question. I'm worried about Lord Eldiel, you know, and Lisa. Adol, I would ask you please take Kalilica with you on your journey. Whatever happens as a result of this current crisis, I feel will have repercussions throughout the land. And traveling will give Kalilica a good opportunity to decide what path she should walk from this time forward. Grandfather. Furthermore, if you are journeying to the Village of the Wise, it may be helpful to have someone from Highland with you. Happy to have you with us, Kalilica. The pleasure is all mine, Adol. The matter is settled then. Oh! Nice to have you with us.
Yes.
Thank you. Ah, yes, Adol. Please take this as well. It's a golden wing. Looks like a gun from back here, but that's fine. Oh. Will allow you to warp to any of the monuments you've touched before in the entirety of the forest, no matter where they are. This would normally be given to apostles only, but I believe in the importance of your mission. It will serve you well. So we don't have to go to the nearest monolith whenever we want to warp. That sounds incredibly useful. Thanks. Now, take care of out there, all of you. Best of luck. Kalilica rejoined the party. So, Golden Wing. Oh boy. Golden Wing opens up a lot of shit. Some of which we're gonna save for later. Some of which we're gonna do right now. First and foremost, we're gonna take a look at the Highland quests. Unleashing artifacts. Adel and friends, I have something to discuss with you regarding your artifacts. I think it should be of interest. Come and see me in my workshop when you get a chance. Purchasing silver. You can sell 3 silver ingots for a high price. If interested, please come to the market. Wayward Guardians. I have a personal request for Adel and his friends. So, we're gonna go talk to Philemon first. You wanna do this. You wanna do this for a few reasons. But, first and foremost, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, talk to Philemon. Ah, good to see you. Did you see my request on the board? We did. It's about our magic artifacts, right? Meaning you're gonna tell us all about them, right? I am indeed. Ah, sorry, Adel. You probably have no idea what you're talking about. Now that the mayor has accepted you, I'm free to discuss this with you. This workshop here is known as the Artifact Workshop, and as the name implies, I handle special items called artifacts here. That's what we call complex, magically imbued objects, like my mace and the streetlights in this town. Basically, anything operated using mystical energy rather than oil, coal, or other physical forms of power. Indeed, and all the artifacts in this town were presented to us by Lord Eldiel. In general, only apostles and apprentice apostles are allowed to possess them for their own personal use. But it seems like you already have a few in your possession as well, Adel. Yeah, so, unbeknownst to us, we've been collecting artifacts the entire game. They were made by Lord Eldiel. Fuck. So yeah, he's gonna unleash the full potential of our artifacts. Here we go. Yep. So you gotta bring in some gems and get them all crunched up, and that'll power up your artifacts. This is a new mechanic. So we're gonna hand over an emerald and a topaz, which we have been holding on to. And he's going to get to work on our artifacts. Bada boom. Well, it looks like the process was successful. So, we got the Dwarf Bracelet Plus. No, it doesn't work that. You can now maintain your physical strength when using the artifact. This is, the fact that the game gives you this automatically is a mercy, as there's a part of an upcoming dungeon which requires you to be in Dwarf Bracelet the entire time. If you skip this side quest, good fucking luck. So, beyond that, we can upgrade our other artifacts. I'll show you what all of the upgrades do. Unleash artifact. Unleash! Water Dragon Scales. You deal additional damage underwater. I haven't seen a use for this one yet, if I'm being completely honest. It's cheap, but I think we're gonna hold on to our resources. Now, Spirit Cape Plus restores HP when the party stands still. It just increases the recovery speed. This one's pretty good, but we don't have the amethyst for it. This one is hysterical. The Gale Shoes Plus. Dashing knocks enemies back. This one isn't very good. I'm gonna buy it anyway, because I think it's funny. So, now that we've got our Gale Shoes Plus, we can run into enemies, and whenever we do, it'll drag them with. Now, I'm gonna cheat on this next quest, because, you should. This is another bartering quest. Use Celceta. This is the high-speed Googling portion of the run. Silver Ingot quest. So, blah, 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 blah. Touche, salesman. We want to talk to this lady right here. This lady right here, and try to sell her our silver ingots, which we've been holding on to. Have you come to sell me some silver ingots? Well, I appreciate you. Oh, I don't have any with me, I guess. Fuck, wait. Pretty sure I do. Or, okay. We can trade them up back in, the first town. Fuck it. So, we're gonna warp elsewhere. And we'll be back for this quest. Let's go talk to the lady in the church. I believe that's the last side quest here. And there's another very important side quest that we need to do immediately. Thank you for coming. Did you see my quest on the board? Yes, that's why we're here. What do you like us to do exactly? Actually, I'd like you to defeat a group of guardians. Guardians? What do you mean exactly? Tower guardians, you know? They're fine if they remain inside the tower, but for some reason, possibly because of the storms abating, several of them have wandered out into the sanctuary. This is basically a quest to go through the Sanctuary of Storms again and wipe out a few guardians. Blah, blah, blah. 5 of them in total. Yep, okay, so we want to come back when we have a supercharge, basically. Oh yeah, remember the Mishi Master. So there are a few side quests I would actually like to save for a sort of like post-game end of the game run. Mishi Master is one of them. I'm gonna wait on that one. Mostly because I don't know where Mishi is, and I'm trying to do this run as blindly as I can. And I'll look up guide stuff once we figure that shit out. So there is a memory down there that we still need to get. So we're gonna do that really quick. Now you can see we can just warp anywhere we want. Just immediately. Opens up the world. God bless. Yeah, no, the traversal gets so much easier. There's one more quest that we need to do. It's very important. I think you guys are gonna like it a lot. After we grab this memory, also, I'm going to make the next character poll for who should join our group next. So, we go down here, slide on over this away. Stop rolling, just run, you're right. I should. Well, where's the fun in that? There we go. Because I need to show you guys the power of our new run. What are you doing? Daddy, I'm sorry, I saw these books and this map and I... No, it's okay, Adel. You don't need to apologize. Daddy? A travel journalist? Does that mean you wrote all these books, Daddy? That's right. I traveled across a few nearby countries before finally settling in this village. Look at this map, Adel. It said that the beautiful white flowers that grow in this canyon only bloom one night a year. Daddy? Why did you become a travel journalist? Well, I suppose you could say I just wanted to see things with my own eyes. Adel's base strength increased by 1. Yep. So, we are going to warp over to, we're gonna go to Selreg. This is a very important quest right now. Okay, no enemies. So we can just run in a straight line. I gotta find the right area to demonstrate the new power of our incredible boots on. Please tell me. Yeah, hyper weapon test! Here we go. So. Hey there. I've made a couple more amazing weapons I need help testing. You feel like lending me a hand? Accept. Really, thanks! After hearing Durin talk about what happened last time, I have to admit I'm kinda nervous. You're not gonna ask us to test something harmful to our well-being again, are you? What? Of course not! It's a hyper weapon! I have a bad feeling about this. I'll let you see for yourselves. I wouldn't want to spoil the surprise. You've done all this before, so I don't need to explain much more. The 2 weapons I have for you this time are an amazing knife or a perilous spear. Which would you rather test? Perilous. Sounds like someone's gonna suffer either way. You can choose, Adel. I promise we won't hate you for it. So, chat. Which one? I see a knife. Knife or spear? Take your pick. I'll give you a hot sec. No straw poll for this since we're doing that for the character. Knife, 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 knife. There's the spear. I respect Piff says spear. I respect you too. Knife, spear. Laughing with Solid says spear. Spear, spear, knife, knife, spear, knife. I'm seeing more knives. Alright, there you go. Amazing viscous knives. Same principle as last time. Equip it and defeat a set number of beasts with it. This time, I want the lucky subject to defeat 5 crockles. Remember where, I can't remember where to find them, so you just gotta figure it out on your own. So, yeah. We are going to trade our party around, and Karna, get in the group. So, I didn't want to bias anyone towards Karna. She has my favorite of the two. I think it's hysterical. We're gonna see. So, nothing seems bad right now. Nothing bad's happening to Karna, right? This is completely okay. Everything's fine, right? Enter a room with enemies in it. You are constantly heavied. Now, we can fight against that with our boots, but let's just be real here. Let's equip the shallow amulet and move on with our lives. Now, crockles. I don't know where they spawn other than this one. So we're gonna kill this one. A whole bunch of times. 5 times to be exact. With this fucking knife. This guy's still pretty beefy for, even though we now massively outlevel this guy, still pretty strong. But he has an invisible stun meter, and the second you build it up, down. And we just roll over here. Head into the ruins, run back. Oh, God! And rinse and repeat. So I'm going to use this chance to talk to Chad, actually. Chad, how's that go? Spencer says, get the chests on the map you missed. These chests are frequently locked behind late game traversal mechanics. We're gonna do a late game run around and gather up anything that might be missing. 100% the map, and there's a certain boss I want to show you guys at the very end of the game. So till then, we're not gonna be collecting every chest because a few of them are locked away by shit we're gonna unlock a little later in the game. So 100%ing as you go isn't the easiest thing in the universe, because you'll get an artifact later or a traversal ability later that unlocks access to that chest. This is very much a game that rewards background, if you want it. Frequently, I don't. Jay, have you watched Bookseller Honda-san? Yeah, it's fucking great. I love that skeleton. That skeleton is me. There we go. There goes another one. What did the spear do? Oh god, I gotta look it up again. I took the spear the first time and I just found heavy hysterical. Spear might be paralyze or freeze. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, the second you get the gold wing, absolutely come back and do this. It's fun. Always update your weapon quest. Oh, baffled though, you remember. So during the first episode of this, you said there was an area that you couldn't get to, but it had an extremely strong enemy. We might be going there this session. There's one more traversal mechanic we need to pick up before we can go fight that enemy. Or not fight. I'm not fighting that thing. I might get a game over. Okay. So the boys are unfortunately getting kind of mauled by the crocodile, but that's okay. They're doing their best. There we go. Prototype weapon test completed. We're gonna head over and back into town. Turn it in. Hey, looks like you finished the test. So what did you think? Wasn't it amazing? It was heavy stuff. Or you could say it was heavy stuff, or you can say it was superb. A part of the knife was superb. Maybe I shouldn't have asked. I'll get to work on refining it now. Hang on for a sec. There, it's done. As I name it, the incredible, glorious, stunning. Sir, you give it up already. You're calling it the Spider Edge, and that's final. Hey, old man, don't interrupt me when I'm in the middle of... Picked up the Spider Edge. Wait a second, are you seriously going with that? That's not my name. How can you let him override me? He has nothing to do with this. Well, I don't even want to be associated with it anymore if that's how you're gonna treat me. Henceforth, that's an Alan Smith work. Smithy. Smite. Yeah, how do you get a game over in this game? Complete party wipe, which I might get coming up. So we're gonna restock on our potions a bit since we burned up a lot of them. Let's buy a good, like, friggin' 15 potions. That's looking pretty solid. Karna doesn't have a weapon anymore, so we are going to give her the Spider Edge. Okay, so, chat, it's time. I'm going to make a straw poll. Tell me who is coming with me next. Which party member am I taking along? We have Karna, we have Ozma, and we have Kalilica. Sorry, we're not getting rid of Durin. He's too good. He's the boy. There you go. Don't tell me I unplugged my... Yep, unplugged the frickin' controller for half a second, and it stopped working. So, give that a vote while I reset this. Blank. Yes, save. Double check that the save took. Title screen. Close it up. Exit. Controller does not like playing nice with this game. Play use Celceta. Okay, watching the poll right now. Ooh, this is an interesting one. I gotta hand it to you. You guys are doing me proud. It's a very, very close race. So, if you're thinking about voting, give it a shot. Till then, we're going to... Yeah, we're gonna be doing the Guardian quest with these characters, so, please pick me a strong one. We're gonna be fighting some strong enemies. So what are you gonna do in the case of a tie? I'll, flip a coin. Okay, so... That's... Oh, it's real close. If anybody has any remaining votes, I'm gonna give it another minute. Till then, let's scan the map really quick. So this is going pretty okay. We got the 50% completion. We could honestly go back and collect another reward from Griselda, so we're gonna do that. Let me scoot back in. Griselda ain't in that room. There we go. Report map progress. Ah, you've come to report your progress on the map. Let's hear it then. Why, it appears you have made excellent progress. I wasn't expecting you to be able to demonstrate such top-quality results in such a short period of time. I eagerly anticipated, blah, blah. It was motivating to hear that. Agree with Durin. I'm glad the opinion of this officer means so much to you. I also have another reward for you in addition to your payment. Please, accept it. The Aeolus Urn. Attracts items towards the party when equipped. God bless. After being unleashed, you can obtain gold simply by walking around. And here's your payment. 10,000 dollary dues. Griselda, you're the best. Let's see if, let's just talk to her. Ah, it's a pleasure to see you again. To reiterate what I said earlier, I have no intention of restricting your activity. Yeah, okay. Cool. So, glad we did that. Glad we took a hot sec to go back. And, two of the characters are currently tied. If anybody has any remaining votes, please chuck them in. You could determine fate. I'm gonna see if we can go upgrade the Aeolus urn in the meantime. And looks like the last vote has been cast. I will call it there. Ozma has won by 1 vote. Good job, everybody. Let's try to unleash this urn. Yeah, we're missing that amethyst. Soon, though. The Aeolus urn, it's good in dungeons. It's mostly what you want in dungeons, because you miss a lot of shit just by running around. Alright, I could go trade up gear. I'll do that later and then do the silver thing. That's fine. So, we're gonna do this quest first. Ozma, welcome back to the group. Durin, you're going out front. We need to upgrade your junk. Kalilica, you need to give back that warrior seal, because our boy Ozma desperately needs the help here. Scale Mail DX, there is some probably better gear we can grab you right here. Let me double check. Can you guys still see this? Did stream die? My freaking computer says stream died, so, are we back? Hello? It says I'm reconnected. If you can hear me and see this. Hello? Okay, we're back? Yeah, it says, it literally said, the Twitch machine got unplugged, all cheeky, yeah. Rare that it's a Twitch problem and not a me problem, so, fuck. So yeah, we're back. Let's get some fucking new gear for Ozma, except he's already equipped up. Good job. Let's buy you some new armor. Oh, Durin, you really need this. Okay. Lamellar, yeah. Ozma. Durin, my man. Please, let's get you this shit. There we go. Okay. So, we're gonna go fight some Guardians. Good luck to me. So, I'm not good as Ozma. You guys know this, but we're gonna give this a shot anyway, because you know what? We try. And the main reason why I didn't 100% fill in this map, because we could revisit it later, when the Sanctuary of Storms was down. There they are! Let's deal with these. Hey friends, please attack. Thank you. Skywall. There we go. Whirlwind! I love this attack. Look at this. Look at this little ooh, Tiger Flash. Do I already have that equipped? Whatever. You just twirl the spear above your head a little bit. Rather anticlimactic. Ozma's trying. Look, he's trying. It's anticlimactic. Kind of gets work done, actually. Holy shit, the meat grinder. Yep, there we go. Already did it. Oh, yeah, if you want to catch up on what's happened to within the stream so far. Basically, the Roman army invaded Highland. Pretty bad stuff. Gruta turned out to be a jerk, who would have thought. There was a really good scene with Karna and her brother. It seems as if her brother has come to, but he's willingly joined Team Bad Guy, which is established as Gruda, Bommy, and Big Evil, Whippy Arm Guy. And, yeah, no, things have gone from bad to worse. Very rapidly. You managed to defeat the Guardians, thank you all so much. $5,000 it is. I'm sure, you've become a lot stronger recently. Really? Absolutely, of course you can't let that get to your head. You've got plenty more growing to do. I'm sure you could become even stronger by following the example of Adel and his friends. Thank you, I will. So yeah, 5,000 bucks. It's like, it ain't bad, but it ain't great either. We're gonna teleport back to Kaznan really quick. Do the thing that I forgot about. Yeah, we don't 100% know what's happening with Remnos right now. All that Karna knows is that, Remnos expressed the thought that, it wasn't that he was trying to hold back in front of Karna, it's that he genuinely didn't care about, combat. Because, apparently he didn't. So we're gonna trade in all this silver ore. And warp back over to Sanctuary Approach. But yeah, also, yeah, so the Roman army invaded Highland, but General Griselda came in immediately to apologize for their actions. Gruda is now an independently acting agent. Sell silver ingots. Have you come to sell some silver ingots? Well, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but you don't... What the... I just made them! Or did I make iron? Am I an idiot? We're gonna find out. Let's find out. Chat. Am I dumb? Ooh, I bet I'm dumb! Oh, I sold the silver ore. Oh, am I an idiot? I am. I didn't trade it up. Whoops! My bad! If he didn't like combat, why did he join Team Bad Guy? It's so he could see the truth behind the forest of Celceta with his own eyes. He felt like he was rotting away in Komodo Village. Okay, man. Exchange materials. Exchange. Oh, I exchanged it for ore. Duh. Okay. And then I can exchange it for, where is it? Ah! Refine. Here we go. And then this is where we trade. We're fine. Everything's fine. I just forgot the additional step. Let's only do 3 for now. Doink, doink, doink. Yeah. No, turns out I'm decently intelligent because I only forgot 50% of the process. Let's head over to the shop, because I will forget to do this quest otherwise. Sell items. Have you come to sell me? It looks like you brought the goods. How about 10,000 gold for 3 of them? More! Well, you're a much smarter trader than you look. But I haven't worked in this business for as long as I have to be taken in now. How about I throw in a honey potion along with the gold? What else you got? Honey potion not enough of a bonus for you. Well, that's fair. How about a bitter potion instead? You can do better than that. You drive a hard bargain, I'll give you that. How about some soft fur then? It's tempting. Try again. Even that's not good enough for you? Well then, how about a fierce beast claw? Keep 'em coming. You're one tough customer. How about a hammerbeak? I don't even sell those in my shop. It's a pretty good trade. Deal. Alright, it's a deal. Handed over the silver ingot, picked up some cash, handed over the hammerbeak. Oh my, you're quite the spirited young go-getter, aren't you? It'd be a pleasure to do business with you again. Good work, team. We officially haggled. And, as you can see in the lower right, if Twitch actually displays my achievement, you get my favorite achievement icon in the entire game. Oh, it's part of this Steam overlay. It's called Touche Salesman, and it has a picture of Adel and Durin and fake mustaches. So, yeah, I'll grab that later. It's very important that we see this. I will show you, I'll show you the achievement if my controller crashes again, which, let's be real, it's gonna happen. Okay. I can show that at the end, along with fan art if there's fan art, slash, if I manage to remember it. Thank you, everybody who submitted fan art. I apologize for everything I missed. So, this is what our new boots do. The best. You deal basically no damage, but look at that. That's fun. Was it worth the cost? No. Definitely not, but I like it anyway. Oh yeah, the other important thing that happened. We got these boots that make us go very fast. Let me see. Yeah, I did get the other side of the entrance. We're good. Mapping squad coming through. God, good job, Durin. Unlocking more swallow kick. I didn't realize I never used Ozma this late in the game. I didn't know how good Whirlwind is. It has 0 flash. It just gets the job done. No, just double checking. I did get the other side of the entrance of the tower map. We good on that front. Okay, now this is an area where Karna can make us a nice little shortcut. Let me swap it over to her for half a second. Those poor giant bees. I just destroyed their house. Okay. Swap it back to Ozma, and we shall keep moving. So, the game is gonna get kind of interesting in the next part. Almost like going to Highland for the first time. A lot of interesting revelations coming up. Aqua Pressure. We are going to equip that immediately. Get rid of Crag Spear, Aqua Pressure. There we go. Yeah, forgive me if I'm not the best Osmo player in the world. He is the character I have the least experience with. Other than, well, another character coming up. So, that's a terminating point. We're going to go down here, grab his chest. The enemies out in the overworld don't give massive amounts of experience, so I tend to, do that. Check up in this direction. Nothing. Cool. Laughing with Salad says, "You're doing great, Jay." Oh, thank you. Thank you everybody for sticking with me through this. I have such a fucking good time each time I do this. There we go. This was fun. Shit. Don't know why I haven't been playing as him. God, you can go so fast. Going. So, this is why we always keep Durin in the group beyond Durin being the best. Ooh, Sliding Strike. We're gonna grab that. How do I want to get rid of Swallow Kick? Yeah. Sliding Strike. Durin, you need a warrior skill. Because you have my favorite skill in the game coming up. Other than Power Swing, of course. Bada boom! Blue Tree Earring. Don't remember what this does. Let's take a look. SP when walking. Blue Tree Earring. Increases obtained SP. That's real fucking good. We're doing it, Ozma.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
Ooh. Oh, I love this scene. I see, so that's what happened when you were, in Promalock. Well then, I guess the next thing I'd like to ask is... Hold on a minute, Kalilica, you've asked enough questions. At least let the rest of us have a chance to sneak one or two in. Yeah, he's not all yours. I suppose you're right. Okay, my turn. My question is all about the Pickards you've run into in your travels. Yes, I think you can save stupid questions like that until the end of time. The end of time? More importantly, Adol, do you have a girlfriend? Being pretty cute and a strong warrior, I'm sure you must have all the ladies swooning all over you. You've even got a childhood friend back home you've sworn to... you haven't got a childhood friend back home you've sworn to spend the rest of your life with or something, have you? There's... Maybe if we get to a later game, there's something cool about that. Or do you just have passionate encounters with different girls everywhere you go? I don't know whether to take that reaction to mean you're pure-hearted or if I hit the nail right on the head. Come to think of it, you seem to be getting on really well with Lisa. You're not after her, are you? At all. Oh. If you are, don't think you'll be getting off with just a slap on the wrist. I'm sure Adol would never approach such a serious matter half-heartedly, but if you were ever to make Lisa cry, I'd be forced to cut off all that lovely... I'd be forced to cut all that lovely red hair off in your sleep. You've been warned. Adol, I speak for all men when I say I completely sympathize with your plight. Yeah. Anyway, oh my god, Adol, you poor, sweet, innocent baby. Anyway, back to the Pickards. Okay, everybody, how about this? If you all keep showering poor Adol with questions, it's probably going to make him very uncomfortable. You've probably done that already. From now on, everyone will be able to ask him one question and one question only. What? I suppose that does make sense. At this rate, we'll be here for hours otherwise. Okay, so finally, starting with me. Hold on, I'll be deciding the order. And that order is me first. You've been asking him questions this whole time. You've had more than enough. Yeah, this isn't fair at all. Ah, that's our Kalilica. No one's gonna be able to take control from her now. Oh. Adol he's so sweet. He's so fucking sweet and innocent. Good kid. I'm a huge, like, I love any of those scenes that's like, the group makes it to Celeray, and Kazhawk is like about to talk to him all night, and they manage to pull him away. Anything that just shows the character's genuine enjoyment of Adol's travels, it works well in concert with the other flashbacks. The ones that show Adol for the first time getting into traveling and wanting to establish these travelogues. It shows that he's not only doing it, he's really doing a good job. This is a really good game to start in because I think it really does nail the spirit of like what they're going for with not only the character but like the series. The tone is so nice and explorative. Love it. Kari Space Queen says, I love that he gained defense from remembering how he deflected all those questions. Yeah. I hadn't thought of that. Very good point. Oh my god. The presence of beasts can no longer be felt in the surrounding area. The air is still and tranquil. So, we found another pleasant grove. Set up a tent. Take a nap. We've just entered a new area. Enveloped in the clear air of the forest and the fragrance of the spirit tree, Adol felt his body drift into a deep, relaxing slumber. One of the memories sealed in the back of Adol's mind was restored. Oh boy, this one looks more dire. Why can't we go back to everybody asking me questions? Adol appeared to be out of stamina and couldn't run any further. Giving up already. What did he honestly hope to achieve by giving it to a mere human? Such a pitiful attempt. Now behold as I, the true god, finally gained the ultimate power. Ah, shit! Oh, not again. How many times must you get in the way before you concede defeat? Nero, oh no, it's Helldeal! Yeah, that's his name from now on, thank you. Are you okay, Adel? You were moaning in your sleep. I had a dream about Eldeal. I have an inkling it may have been Eldeal who attacked you in this area. Though it does beg the question, why did he not finish you off? Maybe it has the same kind of situation as when we met him in the tower. Doesn't seem like his other personality is fully awoken just yet, so he probably snapped out of it or something. Yeah, but how long is he going to be able to fight turning into that other person for good? That's what I'm worried about. We definitely need to hurry. Come on, let's find that village. Memory fragments in the surrounding area are now visible on the map. So, things are getting more dire. I don't think we can get any other ones up there yet, but we can try. Let's head in this direction. Ashen Forest. Nope, can't go this way. Looks like we need a character who can do something there to get past. Once again, we have another tune change. Gonna let it play. Oh wait. No, we've heard this one before. Fuck it. Need to put up with my commentary more. Okay. So, we're now in the subterranean forest. Oh man. I really, really, really like the vibe of the subterranean forest. I'll find something to complain about someday, like I swear, but for now, I enjoy the vibe of this place quite a bit. And Ozma is a perfect choice for this zone, because he is quite strong against those flying enemies, while our boy Durin can break all the shelled enemies. Leave, you are weak too. Oh, nothing, okay. So as promised, we're going to be using Ozma as much as possible. Trade it back to Durin. Oh boy, that's my only complaint about Durin. Sometimes the AI makes him use Chaotic Aura, which is, Chaotic Aura guarantees crits, but also guarantees crits on him. It's not something I use very often, because I am a coward and do not like to take risks, even though Durin's my boy. Okay. We are going to... I don't believe this area is too big, actually, so we're just gonna do that for a little bit. And Ashen Forest again. Oh, look, that looks nice. Let's go over here. I'm sure this is fine. Yeah, oh, God. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Oh, maybe if I... like, oh, fuck. Yeah, that ain't happening. So, we're gonna go back this direction. Yeah, it isn't super fair that I did that to Ozma. Ooh, waterproof. Ooh, that's good. Ozma, dude, why did I underestimate you so much? You're great. Big ol' uppercuts. God, Durin's attacks just have so much fucking impact. So, naturally, we're gonna... Oh, that's the way we need to go. Naturally, we're gonna go to the end of the path, because that's where you find shit, right? Durin, dude, what is happening to you? I honestly can't tell. Okay. At all. There he is. Oh, did Dr. Flare fall asleep already? Not surprised. We've barely rested since we left Promalock. Still, can't believe he came all this way to to find wild Celcetan flowers. He's one tough guy to go to all this trouble at his age, just to look for some medicinal herbs. And then we have you, set on exploring the Great Forest just because you're curious about it. You really aren't scared of anything, are you? Guess I wouldn't have it any other way, though. If it weren't for you, that cursed island would still be cursed. I love out of context use. There's never a dull moment with you around. Well, as long as I get to go on some exciting adventures, that's just fine by me. That is Dogi. So, for people who really know the series, Dogi is... I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. That's always how I pronounce it in head. Dogi is, Adol's, lifelong traveling companion. He is the one who generally shows up and, does the big punchies. He is most notorious for punching through a solid wall. However, in this adventure, we have Durin instead. Now, I love Dogi. I also love Durin. I love both of these boys who are shaped like fridges. They're both great in their own ways. If we play more Yeast, you'll see more of that guy. That's a cute little nod in the game. Is that? Oh, thank you so much for the sub, Atorb Main. I super frickin' appreciate it. So this is the Village of the Wise. It looks almost magical from afar. I never would have expected to find a human settlement in a dark place like this. I've heard about this village's existence in Highland, but I never thought I'd have the chance to actually see it for myself. So, lesson of the day, all these kids are sheltered. They hear about these villages, they're like, 5-minute walk in that direction, they never go. This is your first time here too, right, Adol? Can't say for sure. What kind of wishy-washy answer is that? Are you looking to get kicked in the shins? If the Sanctuary of Storms were still active, we couldn't be here right now. There's no way you could have been here before. Why so quiet, Durin? You're always first to make some comment about what's going on. You're Adol's voice. That is hysterical, actually. The silent treatment is kind of creepy coming from you. It's nothing. Let's get going. This is a really strange place. It's in the primeval lands just like Highland, but the two places couldn't be more different. The aesthetic is gorgeous. Bioluminescent blue flowers. It's the good shit. Someone is coming. Who are you?
My name is Frida. I'm a warrior of this village who retells stories of the ancient past. The village elder sent me to greet you. Welcome, Adol. I know you've had a long journey.
A lady needs to have a sense of mystery about her, doesn't she?
I was expecting a tough warrior or something, not a kid. Is he really up to the job? He doesn't look very strong.
That wasn't me.
Where are you looking? I'm here.
I'm Nina, an alchemically created fairy. I'm Frida's partner and the village messenger. Created as in someone actually made you here? And you're a fairy, no less. I always thought fairies were just, well, fairy tales. Incredible. Ha! Surprised? I'll bet you are. Any more questions? I'm in such a good mood today. I'll tell you anything you want to know. So what's it gonna be? Frida's weight, her measurements, her ex's names? I could give you hints or just say them all.
What?
No, just wait a minute, Nina. I swear, she's always like this. Anyway, where were we? You were about to tell us how you knew Adol's name. Oh, yeah, that's right, yes I was. But I think there's someone else here who would be better suited to answer that question.
Right?
Don't you agree, Durin? Oh, wait. If I explain everything in detail, we'll be here for hours. So in short, Durin here has been telling me all about you. This is where he's from, you see? What? So, Durin and Frida, they are both like, they both do the same thing of like, a very, very strong, like, I'm trying to put on an act. I have a strong persona I'm gonna lead with, and it instantly crumbles. They're both lovable dorks. I like them. It feels like such a long time since I saw you, Durin. Tell me what's with that hairstyle. You don't actually think it suits you, do you? It's dreadful. Shut up, you two. This is hardly the time to be talking about my hair. Adol, and everyone else here too. I'm sorry for keeping so many secrets from all of you. How long have you been lying to us? Ever since I met you in that bar in Kaznan after you'd lost your memories. I told you I first met you as an information dealer, right? Well, that's not actually how it happened.
What?
Pretty low, Durin. You'd better have a good explanation for all this. And don't give me any of that you'll understand when you're older crap. I'll bite you so hard. You have your reasons, I trust. Of course. This is a village where the descendants of those who committed an unforgivable sin in the distant past live in secret. And everything that we have done relates to that incident. An unforgivable sin. What do you mean? The Elder is going to explain all of that to you very soon. We'll take you to his residence now and show you around the village along the way. Yeah, no more secrets. We'll tell you everything there. Well, I'm intrigued. Come on, Adol. The Elder's house is the one in front of the central tower. If there's anything else you want to explore before we get there, just say the word. Like Frida's house. Come on, now there's nothing to see there. Now then, Adol, shall we be off? So, you'll notice that we only have Adol and Durin. It's weird. So we can poke around, and this city is, well, the last city was technologically based. This one is alchemically based. You'll notice that everything is like covered in potions and potion bottles and other potions, poisons and other potions. Here we go. Blue fire, how mysterious. Wait, this house is... Well, if it isn't Durin. I think I'm too old to be called little anymore. Who's this? Is this your mother? My mother? Oh, come on now, Durin. Is the idea really so horrific? Huh, I'm afraid your guess is incorrect, however. I'm actually Frida's mother. I see. Now that you mention it, I can kind of see the resemblance. You and Durin seems to get on well. Well, Durin and Frida have been friends since they were practically in diapers. They've never managed to move past that, though. You'd think they would have gone beyond friends a long time ago. You're still so young, Frida. How long are you going to keep dwelling on the past? Mother? Hey. What's wrong? I wonder what that was all about. I don't know, but suddenly it's gotten pretty awkward in here. Never mind. Do feel free to make yourselves at home. With all you youngsters around, I feel more energetic than ever. Interesting.
Adol.
This is where the village elder Vanjo lives. He tends to ramble and is kind of difficult to get along with, so you might want to, brace yourselves. I'm gonna tell him you said that. Either way, if there's anything else you want to see, I suggest we go see it before we head inside. So what'll it be? Indecision is not becoming in a man, you know? Let's look around elsewhere first. Oh, you have more sightseeing to do? Well then, we can come back here once we've finished exploring the village. So, this is the one that you can skip ahead. I believe there is slightly more dialogue for us to see. Whoa! What is this place? Looks an awful lot like Lord Eldiel's room, but there seems to be an even bigger collection of books here. Surprised? We call this building the Black Archives. The Black Archives? Yeah. This place is like a collection of all of Danan's history and knowledge. Do you gather information about the outside world here as well? We do. I'll leave it to the Elder to explain it in more detail, however. Black Archives and its contents are closely linked to our purpose in this village. You know, this has been bothering me since we got here. I have to know, how did you get from here to Kaznan? Now that you mention it, you must have crossed the Sanctuary of Storms, right? Oh, he used the seams. Wait a minute, Frito, we can't just... Seams? I want to know more, too. I demand an explanation as payment for your despicable acts of deceit, Durin. What? With the giant mechanism like the one in the Sanctuary of Storms, there are bound to be a few gaps in the field, so to speak. We call them seams. In the Sanctuary of Storms, they're places where the lightning strikes happen with less frequency. I've got them memorized and traveled in and out of the primeval lands by exploiting them. We use the same basic principle to avoid losing our memories when we leave the area around Highland. I do understand the concept, but is such a thing really possible? Particularly considering how powerful Eldiel is. To an extent, yes, but there's a little more to it as well. Magic, I'm guessing? Magic, that's the power you wield, Kalilica, isn't it? Kind of. I use weapons and items that were charged with magic, but I can't use magic by itself. To use magic, you have to be able to control its energy on your own. Some of the know-how for doing that has been passed down here in Danan. The methods that are passed down here are the same as those that are used in the ancient kingdom of Celceta. I see. Although Durin doesn't use it very often. I'm not very good with it, and I don't really want to rely on the same power he did either. Wait, hold on. Why are we even talking about this? You're always so much fun to rile up. He really is, and he's so stupid he falls for it every time. The power he did. Who was he? So, there was actually a little bit of a cameo of this in Durin's moveset, which I think is kind of cool. So, Durin has a bunch of physical skills that you're like, oh yeah, you punch and kick. They all appear to be pretty similar. Physical-based attacks that dish out a lot of damage. However, he's always had this chaotic aura ability that didn't really fit with the other ones. That's because out of this entire group, Durin is actually the only magic user. He can use limited spellcraft to boost his crit rate and fuck himself up. And now that we've passed this area, we might actually see a little bit more magic from Durin. And let me tell you, that is really interesting. Where does this path go? It leads to a small shrine. It was made to seal away something pretty important. Though the thing has been made to seal is away's been lost now, so it's just a shrine. Regardless, I'm sorry, but the Elder's permission is needed to go any further this way. Let's return to the village at all. Okay. So let's see if we can find Durin's house. That'll be fun. And if we can't, we'll head on in there. That ain't it. Oh my god, I love the little fireflies. Ah, such a sucker for this aesthetic. Hello, is anybody home? Doesn't look like it. It seems as if no one has lived here for quite a while. Yeah, this house hasn't been used for a long time. Whose house is it? It belonged to someone Durin and I knew many years ago. As you can see, it's empty now. Yep. Weird, huh? So let's take a look, see if we can find anything. That doesn't super look like it, but there's a lot of... It's weird, there's a lot of plans strewn about. Strange. Okay, weird house. Anyway, moving on. I believe this is Frida's house. Yep. There's one more down here we can poke our heads into, and after that, we will go and see the chief. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, go inside. Alright. Alright then, let's go pay Vanjo a visit. I brought them with me, Elder. Ah, so they're finally here. It's nice to meet you. Oh, spare me the self-introductions. I know all about you already, so you'll just be wasting your time. You want to know who we are, am I right? Ha, well, we're a tribe of people that turned their backs on the gods and destroyed an entire ancient civilization. What? I don't really understand. It happened a long time ago, far overseas. Our ancestors stole a mighty power from the gods and sank their land to the bottom of the ocean. But one of those gods, a certain Lord Eldiel as it were, forgave their sins and secretly brought them here to Celceta. Does that mean your ancestors lived in the kingdom of Celceta? The kingdom was full of good, honest people, including the benevolent king. It was far too nice a place for a tribe of sinners like us, so our ancestors settled here, underground, repenting for their sins and silently watching over the kingdom. But then something terrible happened. Something terrible? This is a story every man, woman, and child in this village knows by heart. Long ago, a winged sage came to Celceta. He gave the people wisdom and civilization. In return, they revered him as a god. But one day, that god began to act with cruelty and malice, as if he'd become a different being altogether. Steadily, these acts of aggression grew until one day, he came to destroy the kingdom with his power. Was that god? It couldn't have been Lord Eldiel, could it? Sounds familiar at all? I believe you've witnessed something quite similar yourself. A certain winged acquaintance of yours suddenly behaving quite unlike himself and attacking without warning. No, that's not possible. I don't know the cause of this transformation, but the changes in Lord Eldiel's behavior now reflect a similar pattern to his past of destroying the kingdom of Celceta. So we decided to keep an eye on him, and on those who visited his tower as well. We thought that maybe we could be of some service to him, if the situation called for it. And then Adol was called to the tower, and, well, down he went. I see. So you're the one assigned to watch over Adol, then. Yeah, listen. Adol, I'm sorry for not telling you. It was just a lot on the line, and it was also, if I gained your trust, I could be at your side. I thought it'd be easier. It's hard to blame him now that we've heard all of it. Yeah, it's kind of a shame, really. Hey! Well, he was only doing what I ordered him to do, so don't be too hard on him now. Having you around was a big help. It's been a big help having you around, Durin. Your behavior has been suspicious on occasion, but now that we know the truth behind your actions, I feel I speak for all of us when I say we are grateful to have you. I think I can forgive you. This time. Thanks, everyone. Adol, we here in Danon share the same objective as you, to pursue Lord Eldiel, and to that end, there's something I need to show you. Would you come outside for a moment? Don't worry, you'll understand when you see it. This way, Adol. Durin's a good bean, guys. This place is so beautiful. It's the only part of the village where sunlight can get through, huh? It's the most sacred place in the entirety of the subterranean forest. Ha! The sun here is far too bright for the likes of us. Perfect for sealing away a certain powerful object, if I must say. See for yourselves in that shrine, but don't get too close now. There's a real strong barrier keeping it safe. Is that? No, it couldn't be. It's a mask! Yep. There is the mask of the sun. What? What's it doing here? I had it removed from Adol's grave. When the hell did you manage that? You were unaware of this? Yeah. Why is this village full of such terrible people? Come now, that's not very fair of you, Durin. If I had left it there, it may have fallen into the hands of someone who really shouldn't have it. And you were so busy saving Adol after he fell into that waterfall, you certainly couldn't have claimed it. You should be grateful Frida was watching out for you. Ugh. You saved me? Yeah, I was the one who pulled you out of the waterfall basin. Lord Eldiel was still unstable, groaning in agony like when we met him the last time in the tower, so she seized the chance to rescue you and somehow carried you all the way back to Kaznan. Still not sure how I pulled it off. I played my part as messenger, too. We all helped in our own way. So that's what happened. Thank you very much for the bits. However, if Gruda and his allies are seeking the mask, they may be in the area. Is it safe to leave the mask so exposed? No need to worry. That shrine's guarded by a powerful force field that nothing bad could ever happen to, right? Right, everyone? Why are you looking at me like that? This may seem like an obvious question, but what exactly is the mask? The replicas Gruda's men produced were used to strengthen the physical prowess of the Roman soldiers. And the masks used in my village did the same thing. That's just a side effect. The Mask of the Sun really allows its wearers to read the Akashic records, where the world's blueprints are recorded. The Akashic records? I've never heard of such a thing before. What do you mean by the world's blueprints? Just what it sounds like. The world's structure, its properties, its origins. Everything that ever happened in the past, every damn thing that'll ever happen in the future. All collected in one book. What? Child of Highland, think for a moment of Lord Eldiel's actions and you'll have your answer. His actions, you mean giving people knowledge? Ah! Reading the blueprints of the world, using their contents to ration out knowledge and maintain global balance. That's the Mask of the Sun and the Akashic records that all made that possible. So Gruda's real objective is the world's blueprints and the key to reading them. Where are the Akashic records located? In the former capital of the Kingdom of Celceta, deeper still within the forest. Yeah, and that's where Gruda's headed, no doubt. It's gotta be. He seemed to be mass-producing copies of the mask. Do you think he plans to use those to read the Akashic records? Pah, he's a talented magician, but no mere copy can even come close to approximating the words of the gods. It is possible, I bet, that in the process of duplicating the mask, he could have learned its true purpose. It's because of that he and the Romans came to this land. What do you... Elder! What's the meaning of this? We're busy here, you know? Well, a girl showed up demanding we give her the mask. A girl? Don't tell me that's sorceress. So this is where you all went. Is that... Lisa! Why are you... So you're the apostle girl, eh? Surprised you found this place. Where have you been? I'm sorry for worrying you, Adol. However, I'm afraid there's no time to explain myself right now. You seem to be in quite the hurry. Why exactly? Can't you take a moment to explain yourself again? You can't honestly expect us to hand over the mask on faith alone, little lady. I can save Lord Eldiel. Lisa? Guess you're not here under orders as an apostle, then. How about you at least tell us why you need the mask? At least then...
I'm sorry. Saul!
Whoa, what's going on? Above us! Okay. The white guy soul. What is that thing? It's huge. It's Lisa's fucking mecha. I apologize for being forced to take such an aggressive approach, but I simply don't have the time to do this any other way. Soul, if you'd please. What? It can't be. We need to subdue it. Durin, just don't hurt Lisa in the process. Don't let us down. I know. Can't let her break the barrier and take the mask, Adol. Sorry to ask, but will you lend us a hand? Of course. Thanks. Sorry to get you caught up in all this. You can now access the menu to prepare for a battle. You can, to change party members, use the party menu. Equipment and skills can also be changed. Now, you'll notice something interesting. A certain someone is also in the group now. So, I think we should follow what the game's telling us to do and roll with that new certain someone. Let's grab this from Ozma and give it to Frida. Warrior Seal 3 and this life ring. Fuck it. Let's do it. So, let's look at Frida's weapon really quick. That sure is a fucking halberd. Yeah, close the menu. Let's do this. No time like the present. Let's kill a Gundam. So, we are fighting. We're playing as Frida. Now, she's interesting. She has a huge range. Comically gigantic. And she is the group's other magic user. She can do a lot, actually. And unlike all the other characters, Frida comes fully equipped with all of her skills. So you can just go to town immediately, use your 40 hits, use your 40 SP, just go nuts, go ham on these people. Now, to compensate for Frida having an immense amount of range, she is the slowest of the characters. Her attacks are very slow, very deliberate, but she makes up for it with both power and distance. She is a very, very powerful choice. She also has my favorite on hit and on dodge quote with "That all you got?" Like just disappointed. Do everything you can to just beat the boss down. Frida hits both of its legs each time with all of her attacks. She deals the most damage here. Oh yeah, Wandering Mask points out that all of the apologies whenever Lisa orders the giant mech to attack, really good. Really good attention to detail there. Did we succeed? That was one hell of a battle. Actually, it wasn't, Durin. It went pretty well. No! I knew it. Conventional weapons aren't going to work against this thing. What? So this is a Galbalan, then. I'm sorry, everyone. Salt, do it!
No!
No, the barrier!
Thank goodness.
Now I can finally save Lord Eldio. Well done, little apostle. Whoosha! Stupid jump. Finally, the Mask of the Sun is mine. You're... Don't think too poorly of me, little apostle. I kept my word. I told you where the mask was, but I never once promised I'd let you have it. You only have your own naivete to blame for this. Should've known. You always did enjoy making a grand entrance, Gruda. But is this any way to treat your own people? What? What are you saying? Several years ago, one of our own broke the laws of our village and unraveled the secrets our ancestors sealed away. That man fled our village, taking a small group of supporters with him, and gave himself over to the Roman Empire. His name was Gruda, and he was once a magician from Danon.
Wait.
Stay where you are, Adol. Goddess, Bommy, and the Master Vision are occupying the village. You wouldn't want any unfortunate accidents, would you? Holding your own homeland hostage now. You are despicable. Just as much of a slime as ever. Unfortunately for you, I bear no emotional attachment to this dreary place. Perhaps it is destiny that I should obtain the mask here. In honor of this occasion, we shall hereby refer to ourselves as Darklings. Come now, is it really so surprising? It's a perfectly fitting name for those who have obtained the power of gods through these unorthodox means. Gruda, you really haven't changed at all, have you? What's a Darkling? Our ancestors referred to themselves as Darklings when they achieved the power of, deceived the gods and stole their power. We here in Danon hesitate even to say the word, it's considered impure. The blood of the Darklings flows through you now as much as it does through me. No matter how far you repress it, it's a part of you, and it always will be. Gruda! Regardless, now that I have what I seek, I see nothing more to be gained by remaining here. And though I may not have much attachment to this place, I suppose it is still my home, so I'll leave it peacefully today. Should you continue your fruitless attempts to stand in my way, however, I won't be quite as merciful. Wait! Jesus Christ, this guy. He's gone.
Lisa.
What have I done? Well, it's been one hell of a day. No point in standing around here, though. Let's go back to my place and sort this all out. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Grita's fucking... He goes hard. So, young apostle, what were you trying to do with the Mask of the Sun? Gruda implied he said something to you about it. Yes, he told me the last time Lord Eldiel was behaving strangely and the Mask of the Sun was used to calm him. So I'm so sorry. That scumbag. Well, what's done is done. I'm more interested to know that you're a descendant of the Celcetan royal family, aren't you? How did you... Lisa is? Whoa, news to me. That white Galbalin of yours was the dead giveaway. Legend has it was created by King Lafons to fend off Lord Eldiel after he lost control of himself. So, King Lafons and Lord Eldiel fought each other? That's what they say. Not that there are any surviving records to confirm one way or the other, of course. What we do know for certain is that the Galbalins were created using a forbidden technology our ancestors sealed away. King Lafons was a righteous man, so knowing he allegedly resorted to the use of such technology shows his unease. Guess that explains how he was able to destroy the barrier. Soul was given to me by my father to carry out the rite of summoning. I was told he'd been passed down in the family for generations, but I had no idea his creation had come about under circumstances like that. You wrote on Soul too, Adol. Lisa used him to take you to see Lord Eldiel. Really? Yes. Lord Eldiel asked me to escort you to his room personally. And I have to say, it was no small task finding you out in that forest. Is that all we're talking about? The guy never sits still. Can't even sleep without sneaking out a window first. Oh, man. Yeah. No, I love that line. The thing I find most difficult to accept is that the man who attacked Highland was from Danon. Yeah, he had me completely fooled. There was no doubt in my mind that he was a Roman commander. Gruda was one of the most intelligent people in the village. He was also a wise man in his day, who loathed the sin our ancestors committed more than anyone else. And that hatred drove him to study the incident in greater detail. But somehow or another, during his studies, he became attracted to the power of the gods that they'd attempted to seal. What would that be? Only he knows the answer to that. We naturally admonished the hell out of him for what he was doing. Just out of nowhere, he gathered a small group of supporters and left the village, and that was the end of that. In addition to keeping his eye on Lord Eldiel, we've also been trying our best to track him down all this time. Most likely, he managed to gain the support of Rome for his research into the mask, and now he's returned to the forest. So where's he headed? He must have sussed out the mask's true power by now. Which means that there's only one thing he could possibly be after. The Akashic Records, the blueprints of the world which can only be read using the mask's power. On the other side of the Ashen Forest is the old capital of the Kingdom of Celceta. It's called Elduk. And in its center sits the Temple of the Sun, where Lord Eldiel lived when the kingdom still existed. Supposedly, that's where the Akashic records can be found. Supposedly. The door to the temple is sealed. We've tried to open it many times, but we've never been able to get inside. So we can't be certain what's in there, but considering his resourcefulness up to till now, Gruda may have found a way. When I was talking with Gruda, he also mentioned that Lord Eldiel's headed for Elduk as well. It seems Elduk is the main point of interest for all parties then. Including you, Adol. If you ever want to learn the truth about what happened to you, you need to confront Eldiel. That's what I'll do. Elduk, huh? This will be my first time there too. Elder, I would like to go with Adol as well. Me too! Well, you are familiar with the route. But are you sure? In a way, you may be the single most unsuitable person for this task. I'll be okay. I've had more than enough time for my wounds to heal. Frida. Well, I know better than to argue with you. Nothing I say is going to change your mind. Go on ahead. They'll need a guide anyway. Thank you, Elder. So, yeah, we're headed towards Endgame. I'll be going on ahead towards Elduk. Are you sure you'll be okay on your own? I won't be alone. I have Sol with me. And there are a few things I'd like to look into. About your ancestor, King Lafons. Yes, I'd like to know what happened to King Lafons and Lord Eldiel when the Kingdom of Celceta fell. If I can learn even that much, I might be able to find some means of returning Lord Eldiel to normal. Well, don't push yourself too hard, okay? Not gonna say anything at all. Catch up as soon as we can. I'll be eagerly awaiting you. Take care, everyone. I'm certain that one day Eldiel and I will be able to drink tea together again once more. And I'll be certain to brew the best tea I can possibly find. Goodbye for now. And there she goes. Feminine yet courageous. She's a fine girl, eh, Ozma?
No!
I had no intention of... Man, they're all like animals, aren't they? Durin, please refrain from making such comments. The others have begun grouping me with you. Ozma. Poor boy. It's time we should get moving. Adol, we have a lot of ground to cover. Free to join the party. You can now accept quests in Danon. So, we're gonna save the quests in Danon for next time. Unless there's an urgent one. There's yeah, Frida has very nice roll animations actually. But yeah, we're gonna do something else first. We're gonna go a little further into the woods because we're coming up on time and I wanna end this stream on a not soon, but like pretty soon. I wanna end this stream on the right note, and the right note is gonna take a little bit of prep. So we're gonna try to get to that point. This is like, oh, this is the shop, already been here. So we can upgrade our gear here. Honestly, we don't need it. We should save our upgrades for the next zone. I have a habit of upgrading once every 2 zones in this game. You're gonna see why coming up. So, let's look at this board. None of them are urgent, so we are free to go ahead. There are a few scenes I want to show you guys. Very, very important scenes that are out in the forest. So we're gonna head on out. Yeah, so that was a lot happened, and we already gained a new party member. No, really, really little fuss. So Frida. Now, she's really good. Initial disclaimer. Fuck, I should accept one of these quests. I should really just do this. Frida is really good. She's a strong character. I'm gonna use her for a bit. She is the character that I am worse with. I have no sense of how to time her attacks. I am a very fast, spammy person, and she is more slow and methodical than that. She's very powerful. She's very good. You want, He wants a bunch of items. It's stupid. This is one that I have never managed to complete. You need to collect a bunch of items out in the overworld. It's fine. Blah, blah, blah. So, it is the quest that not this guy offers. Is it the yeah, it's the person up here. This one's just close and very, very easy to do. Oh yeah. Talk. Commander Lantalas. Okay. So, this spawns another encounter, almost like the Guardian encounter we just cleared about 45 minutes ago out in the world, where a bunch of monsters will spawn. Now, hysterically, I have actually, like, almost lost my group in this encounter before because I tried to get fancy, and it doesn't work. You just gotta be very straightforward about this, and you're gonna see why. You're gonna see why I can't be fancy. It is over here. There we go. Lester 2020 asks, have you played the other Ys games? I played 2 of them. So, fuck this. Too many monsters. Magic! Done! Yeah, so, problem solved. Don't try to get fancy. Don't save your super. Just kite them all into the same location, blow them all up, quest done. Move on with your life. Yeah, so Frida's good. Very important. Gangway! Gangway! Oh, oh. I thought I was gonna die from holding my breath for so long. Commander, we can't do this the whole time we're in the forest. It's almost like those poisonous gases are coming from everywhere in here. Enough of your whining, you fools. If we keep practicing, we'll be able to hold our breath for longer and longer periods of time, and soon it won't bother us at all.
Give us a break! Come on.
Oh, it's you. You bore! How dare you address the great Commander Leo in such a dismissive manner? I will only accept Commander Leo or Sir Leo from the likes of you. Adol, this area ahead of us is filled with poisonous gases. If you charge in unprepared, it won't be long before the poison kills you. How are these guys still alive? It's actually kind of impressive. The gases come out from holes in the ground scattered all over the Ashen Forest. It's almost like I've lived over in a giant poison forest my entire life, giving me a predilection to point out poisons. The best thing to do here is, well, leave it to Frida to guide us through safely, I guess. Oh, you're going to make me do all the work? I don't work for free, you know. You hear that? Try to go past this part of the forest unprepared and you're liable to wind up dead. You want to catch Gruder, right? Then the best way to do it is gotta be to follow us. Coming second to you would stain my honor as a soldier. We will find a way. We should work together. Sometimes cooperation isn't a bad thing, you know. As long as we do our part too, all of us are equal. There's no shame in joining forces. Very well, then. If that is your recommendation, then let it be said that Commander Leo never listens. I value the proposals of my trusted subordinates. He's just out of ideas, isn't he? Of course he is, but this is the best we're gonna get from him, so shh. Did you say something? Nothing at all, sir. All right, then. Adol, Commander Leo, now that everything's settled, how about a handshake in honor of the occasion? Such common familiarity does not befit a soldier. Oh boy, I'm gonna regret getting us into this, aren't I? Jay, was the poison joke planned? Maybe.
Now.
So, Frida, magic, seal portals, stop the poison. Easy. And these enemies are naturally weak to Frida. So we're gonna use it. This is gonna be her debut episode. Now, I like Frida a lot. Personality-wise, she's if Durin is the failing to be callous tough guy who's actually kind of a dork, Frida is the failing to be mischievous and like coy person who is just like she's a dork too. Everybody from this city's a fucking dork. So we're gonna take a sharp right, go down here, because this area actually has a lot to find, and also notice I am unfortunately taking a lot of damage. Yeah, like I said, not very good as Frida. I find the commitment on Hurricane Spin to be a little long for how much damage it deals. Like, the range should theoretically make up for it, but I find it doesn't. Not to say she's bad, but like she doesn't suit my playstyle. You've gotta flash guard, move back, and launch these spins from further out. But I usually play the punchy characters who get in close. So it is it's not a good match for me. Okay. So we're gonna go down this way first. But yeah, as you can see, if Frida chills out over here, she can pretty much hit these enemies from outside the range, which is very nice. Okay. Back down the way. There we go. Frida also has the unfortunate attribute of using the same damage type as Adol, who is you are forced to use, pretty much. Okay, here we go. The memories start getting really good from here on out, so we're going to collect a few of them. I'm terribly sorry for surprising you. Your name is Adol Christian, is it not? I've been searching all over for you. My name is Lisa, and I was sent to find you. Consider me an escort. And Adol, naturally, is just like, fuck it, I'll climb in the robot, who gives a shit? As I've said, he's been handed down in my family for generations. How many? I'm sorry, I'm afraid I haven't been told any specific details. Yes, there's a town called Highland. Adol, I can tell you that you have many questions you'd like me to answer, but we really should be leaving. Could I ask you climb onto Sol now? We can talk as we travel. Yep, and this is how Adol crossed the river. The mystery has indeed been solved. Yeah, Adol's curiosity is, so good. Okay. Let's head up in this direction for this chest. Circular slash. It's okay. So get ready to be poisoned this entire thing. Just be ready for it. If you're doing this area, you're gonna be poisoned. It's a wood. It's the poisony woods level. Naturally follow every point to its terminus. What is that? It's not a mysterious thing. I genuinely have no clue what this is. Guess we'll find out later. Let's go down here.
This is quite unusual.
Gold ingots, ooh. Very, 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 very much paying off. I do have a charm that prevents poison on one character, and I've just decided to accept my fate. Full anarchy, we're all gonna be poisoned all the time or suffering together. Hurricane spin level 2, very nice. Area gets a little wider, a little bit beefier. Seal this fissure. Now that causes the fissure over there to burst up. So, this will grant you a traversal, but you need to choose which route you go. And, as we haven't explored in that direction, it's probably better to go over that way. So, we're gonna go over here. Doink! And once again, our path is blocked. Rita's ice cannot contain all of this poison. Go. Hurricane spin for life. It's just got such a big, stupid AoE. Serious statue. What are about to do? Obtain the golden axe. If J-Man's in the stream, he'd probably instantly freak his shit at the mention of that. Man, what a weird thing. Kind of evil looking. Oh well. Let's reclose this and move on with our lives. Okay. Oh, they wanna put boy to handle this. Oh shit, I recognize this zone. Is it time for some of my favorite memories in the entire game? No. That's the basic outline of our invasion plans for Highland. Incidentally, I have no objections if you wish to finish that General Leo off. He's harmless enough, but he's become a nuisance. Would that be wise? We wouldn't want his death to cause us any trouble later. He's heading into dangerous territory. Nothing suspicious about kicking off in a place like that. Precisely. We can accomplish this without anyone suspecting a thing. If that's what you wish. Oh, this is my favorite.
What?
A present from the Mass Division? Yeah, some delicious looking mushrooms. They brought them to us earlier. Maybe that means they finally accepted us. So how about we cook these up tonight so we can build up some strength for the coming mission? Alright, I suppose we could do that. Cretan, what's the meaning of this? What do you mean? In my younger, poorer days, there was a time where I could only afford to eat mountain mushrooms. And thanks to that, I'm something of an expert on them. So I can say with some certainty that these are poisonous mushrooms. Huh. Not particularly dangerous ones, however. They wouldn't kill you, just give you a light stomachache. Why would you send something like that to us? I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. Insolent child. So, if you remember, if you could put things together, what held General Leo back from being on the battlefield was he was held up from a stomachache from, quote, eating too many mushrooms. And he was fully aware that Remnos was giving him poison mushrooms. So, Remnos was charged with killing General Leo. But for some reason, he only gave him mildly poisonous mushrooms. And Leo went along with the farce and ate all of them, including the mushrooms intended for his men, taking the stomachache on himself. This is one of the reasons why I like every character in this game. Like, they are all good. All of them are good. Like, Leo he's such a goofball, but he's a good guy. And, like, you're starting to see that a little bit. So we are going to charge on ahead. Go in this direction. this is the wrong way. Or this is the right way, but also the wrong way. Dun, 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 dun. Back this direction. Cut up this way. There's the memory over here. You can probably tell. We're traversing a lot of ground right now. Loop around over here. You'll get that memory in a sec, don't worry. We're just filling in some map. There we go. Get the treasure chest. Oh right, these guys really want you to be using Pierce character, which you're probably not doing. You like that one. Oh, big boys. Oh, we're gonna wait. Okay. Now we want to go up here. Explore every section of this map. It's like, this is a huge one, but... Ah, right, I forgot. Let's equip my javelin. So, Frida has a special ability, Fairy Strike. Summons Nina to force a drop item from the enemy's grip. Frida's, believe it or not, Frida is the thief in this game. Interesting, right? Demonic Edge. Use fighting spirit to raise party strength. Strength up. Ancient Halberd +5. Immediate upgrade. Hell yeah. Frida's strength up. Very good. Okay. We made it back down this direction. Means we explored the entirety of this area, so we're going to head up in this way. Fill in that map. It's their job. This way leads next up. Holy shit, I forgot how big this fucking zone is. Okay. Blocked off there by coral. Can't do anything about it. Big fish. But we're gonna ignore him. Oh god, Adol, you're so far back. Here we go. Thanks to you, we managed to find those wild Celceta flowers for Dr. Flair's medicine. A lot faster than we thought. He says he's gonna head back to Asteria and start experimenting with them as soon as possible. He was up first thing this morning doing exercises. Way too excited for a man his age, if you ask me. I guess you're only as young as you feel, huh, Adol? I'm still kind of worried about him, though, so I'm gonna escort him back to Promalock. Don't do anything crazy while I'm not around, okay? You seem to get into trouble the second I take my eyes off of you, and I'd rather not have to hire a babysitter. I don't want to come back and find that you've gotten yourself shipwrecked or thrown in jail again, okay? There he is. There's the boy. I like it that every time Dogi appears, it is around or post when we find out what Durin's deal is, because like I think Durin could easily be confused for like a Dogi if you showed up earlier and it'd feel like he almost wasn't living up to the reputation of this former like famous character. However, the timing of Durin's revelations and like who he is as a person alongside Dogi's, I think really serves to differentiate the two from each other despite them being beefy blue-haired punchers. It's well thought out. Nope. Here we go. You ready for another puzzle? Use the game pattern mouse to drop stones on the pedestal until the stone equals a certain amount. Hippie. Hippie. Hoo-ha! I did it. Okay, here we go. Big frog. Okay, so this is an overworld mini boss. And we are going to do this guy. I don't believe this one is going to. As you can see, he is weak to free to shit. So we are going to free to shit.
Smash to pieces!
And there we go. Strength up. Knock him over. Beat him up. Spin to win. Just keep spinning. Oh my god. Oh boy. And he's dead. Rest in peace. So freaking weird. Arc blast. And Frida's back. She's no longer dead. Oh, that's stupid. Oh, the stupid punch attack. Go. Finish. Okay, we're getting close on the boy here. And there we go. Problem solved. Woo! Not exactly a hard boss, but still a slightly frustrating one. You don't kill this one either. And with that, we get the Beast King's Claws. Now that probably sounds like an equip for Durin. No. Now your tackle can be used to destroy brittle rocks and walls. So this is, if you remember any stones blocking us in the game, we can now get past them. This is the biggest, hey, a bunch of the game just opened to you in the entire game. There's a lot happening with that, but for now, we're just gonna... We're gonna do some of that. But for now, we're gonna visit some choice memories, because it's some shit I want to see before the end of the stream. And we have to end this on the right note. But I want to show you guys one of my favorite memories in the entire game. Probably, yeah, no, this is my single favorite memory, I believe. It's either here or in the next zone. It's very close. So, now that we have the Beast Claws, we can add a red memory. Let's give it a look. Yep. Okay, everyone. This is my absolute favorite in the entire game. Whew. Well, I've brought him this far, but what am I supposed to do now? Even when he regains consciousness, he probably won't remember a thing. Guess I should leave him a bit of gold at least. Huh? Maybe buy him a simple weapon too. Otherwise he's gonna be in trouble when he wakes up, well, with all of his belongings back at the waterfall. Oh, hey, looks like it's almost time. Sorry to do this to you, man, but, well, guess I'll be okay here for a little while. Hey, you there? You're late! What kind of man keeps a lady waiting all this time? I couldn't help it. Okay? Frida's a real slave driver sometimes. Got a lot on my hands right now, you know? So how is he? He's still unconscious, but he doesn't seem to have any major injuries. I doubt he'll remember anything at all when he wakes up, though, so I think I'm gonna have to stay with him for a little while. What? You don't need to go that far. Do you realize how long I had to fly to get here? Are you really gonna make me do this every single time? Well, what else am I supposed to do? Anyway, let Frida know, would you? Is that Rain? Damn. I hope he's okay. I'm gonna go check on him. See ya. Wait a minute.
Honestly.
Oh, he really is too nice for his own good. If he'd at least stop trying to be so nice all the time, he might actually get somewhere with Frida. Idiot. Durin is... Oh my god. This is why Durin isn't just one of my favorite characters in this game. He's one of my favorite, like, characters. Period. He is such a fucking sweetheart. Like, there is no reason for him to go along with Adol other than he's worried about him. Like, and you see that through the entire game, like him putting up a strong front. He is genuinely one of the sweetest characters I've seen in fucking anything. Durin's perfect. He's 10 out of 10, excellent, just flawless. I love him. That is like, this game manages to be both, like, have the dorky, save the world, like, JRPG plot, but it's also super genuine in everything it tries to accomplish, with the characters emotionally. And not in terms of, like, oh, this character loves this character and they're willing to fucking do whatever for them. No. These are earnestly good people who are all trying very hard to do their best in their own unique way. And, like, you can see with Eldiel, with Lisa, with Adol, with Durin, the way they go about that can sometimes cause conflict. But that conflict feels justified because you like the people, and what's questionable is first and foremost their methods. I don't really have anything other to say other than fucking Durin is absolutely my favorite in this. There is no comparison. I get misty-eyed whenever I see that scene. So I did say that is the memory I wanted to see in this stream. However, there's still something left for us to do. Now, I mentioned that there is a point in this game where I might get a game over. This is that point. These rock walls have been... This is the very beginning of the game. If you take a look. We are right outside of Kaznan. These walls have been blocking us all along. And there's a good reason. The strongest enemy in the game is behind these walls. We're gonna go say hi. Because, if we do this right, we can get a certain item from him. So, let's head into this zone. There he is! Whoa! Flash move! Grab Durin. Unlock the chest. Don't die instantly. Get the hero's ring. Run, 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 run. Do you hear those beams? Do you see the screen shake? Oh my god. So, the hero's ring. We just stole an item from the EX boss. The hero's ring is very, very special. And since we just saw Durin's big scene, what do you say we let him do the honors? Changes the wearer's extra skill to something stronger. So, in order to show off Durin's new ability, I think we're gonna need the right context for this, you know? Like a worthy enemy. Like, Like some sort of EX boss that you're not supposed to be fighting at this point. Let's charge up that skill and go use it. Oh man. So yeah, we'll just we'll explore around. Yeah, no, I've heard the question asked, why can adults see other people's memories? That question, as to my knowledge, is never answered. It's interesting because it's him recollecting his own memories, which makes a lot of sense. Like, he's literally recalling shit. When he sees the memories of other people, that's such a fascinating thing to me that, like, honestly, Windrose is built massively around that concept of, like, what happens if we could see what other people have experienced in areas. While that wasn't the direct inspiration, it was certainly one of them. So we're gonna just use this guy to flash guard a bunch, get some meter. There we go. Okay. Let's go punch that EX boss. Oh my god. Here we go.
Not holding back.
Oh shit! Ah! And with that, I believe it's time to end our stream for tonight. You know what? Fuck it. Let's fight the unicorn as long as we can. Oh, him just hopping deals more than my health and damage? Okay. Okay, these AoEs are bigger than the screen. This is fine. This is probably okay. Yeah, a worthy foe. Definitely. Just worthy. Durin did his best. Remember that Durin did his best. Yeah, so we're gonna end the stream off here, but we have to go over fan art first. This music's okay, but it's not as rockin' as it should be. We will show off all of the new EX powers in the next episode. That's what we're gonna start the stream with. So let's get this tune playing. Fuck, I dropped my controller. And let's take a look at fan art. Give me 2 seconds as I pull it up. Thank you, everyone who submitted stuff. Let me see. I am going to... okay, fantastic. So, we're going to start right here. Starting with Vinny. Display capture. Let's just sweep this over. Oh, no, that won't work. Am I an idiot? I'm gonna do a window capture, I think. Yeah, that'll do. My fan art Discord, fantastic. Okay, it doesn't seem to be wanting to agree with me too much, so let's close out of the game first, I suppose. Exit. Okay. Let's capture my display. Oh man, I've got so much shit to close. You guys have no idea. Okay. Display capture. Properties. God, why are you not agreeing with me tonight? Sorry everyone, it's really not wanting to capture any of my displays. This is embarrassing. Yeah, it's only picking up pitch black windows. Weird. So, We're gonna do this the old-fashioned way. I'm downloading every piece of fan art, and I am going to upload them as images to the stream. We're doing it. Okay. Shoes. And let's get some of that good yeast music playing again. Grab this, grab that. Okay, fantastic. Celceta. Okay. Oh, here's the Japanese opening, actually. It was... A lot of games do this. They sort of, they remove the English lyrics in favor of... Or, they remove the Japanese, lyrics in favor of, like a synthesized guitar. This is practical as fuck. We're gonna try to add another source again. Oh, hell yeah! Is it accepting this now? It is. Fuck it. We're looking at my Firefox really now. Okay. So, let's grab this. Let's start at the very start. I unfortunately cannot see your, I can't see comments right now for obvious reasons as we are looking at my, Firefox. Okay, first things first, from Vinny, you have a fantastically cute Kalilica. Great job, I love this. All of the Kalilica art is making me exceptionally happy. Let's center this. There we go. Okay. Next up, we have from Baffledore. 1, 2. Oh. Then we have from Baffledore as well. Kill shoes, boot. We killed Sonic for shoes. Then from Vinny again, we have Strong Girl smacks people with half of a lamppost. Correct. From Qwerty09, we have counting. 1, 2, 1, 2. 3 is banned. From Baffledore, we have a very evil, what was it? Hell Deal. Very nice. From Johnny Dragon, we have the fucking nicest Kalilica. Oh yes. From Baffledore, here we go. Why El Deal vanished? Hello, Hell Deal. Oh, save me. From Baffledore, we have, I call it, the incredible, holy Spider Edge. We have it, Touché. Yes, this is, I will show you the achievement after these fan arts are shared. From Baffledore, we have New Friend ×2. Picking up Freda. Fantastic. From Vinny, we have... I promise I had a reason for drawing this, but I cannot remember why. Vinny, this gives me life. From Baffledore, we have... Snickers, you're not you when you're hungry. Better. Fantastic, Baffledore. Thank you so much, Wandering Mask. We have the Poison Wall. Maybe if I... Oh my god. And then, when the boys save the boy, you're gonna make me cry. This is so fucking good. Oh my god. And then, then we have, I love this. beautiful. Once again from Wandering Mask, we have, want to see some baby pictures? No! Picture of a fridge in a diaper. This checks out. Stop telling people that's my picture! And with that, thank you all very, very much for tuning in for this stream. Oh, yeah, fuck, I forgot the Steam achievement. 2 seconds. Hold on, this is very important. This is very important. I need your reactions to this. Let me, it's called Touche Salesman. Let's see if there's a better image of this that I can grab. Yeast Touche Salesman. Let's see if the image is uploaded online, because it's, nope. Oh, that's so fucked up. It's so good. Let's see if I can just pull the image up. Listen, this is the most important achievement you've ever seen in your life. Copy page URL? Fuck yeah. Nope. That ain't gonna work. Copy page URL from here. Your source? Nope. Okay. So, guess you guys are only getting the small version, but I can blow it up for the sake of the stream. Grabbing this. Clip. And uploading image source. Touche Salesman. This is our navigator now for the rest of the game. This is a very important image. Pictures. Touche Salesman. Okay, a tiny thing. We're just gonna. Yep. Very important. The most critical image in all of Yeast. So, with that, I hope everybody had a fantastic time watching. I had a fantastic time streaming. Get ready to see more of this image next time, next week on Aw Yeast. Good night, everybody.